Hello everyone, we are the actual players, and we're so excited to bring you the first episode of our first campaign. My name is Tyler Lewis Wardle. I am a freelancer, I work in social media marketing, I make Dungeons & Dragons content on YouTube, and I run Dungeons & Dragons professionally. So if you want to join in on one of my games, or if you want any more information about any of that, you can go to tylerlewiswardle.com. But without further ado, I want you to meet the rest of the players. Would you guys all introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm going to be playing the Auto-Gnome Twilight Cleric, Project Moonspark. That's all I got.
That's all you...
Hi, I'm Preston. I am a middle school ELA teacher who has been developing a behind-the-scenes company that's called Crit Academy, where I teach people using D&D literary concepts along with literacy. I'm excited to join Tyler's campaign, and I look forward to see what happens.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm a tutor and an actor, and an occasional D&D player.
So we are going to be doing this every other week, so we will have another episode 2 Fridays from today. If you want to help support the show, you can donate to our PayPal. There will be a link in the YouTube description. And if you want to engage with us directly, you can check out our Discord server. As for the rules, we're going to be using a mix of the 2024 rules with the older rules, though kind of leaning towards the 2024 version. And we're going to be a little bit fast and loose with the rules, kind of focusing on the rule of cool. But without further ado, let's start the show. Whoever edited that deserves a raise. Okay. So, welcome to the 8th era, the spacefaring age. The East Space Empire dominates the star system, colonizing planets and moons to fuel its ever-growing expansion. Its reach is vast, its influence undeniable, but beneath the gleaming facade, there are cracks that form, with corruption, unrest, and whispers of resistance stirring in the shadows of the Imperial might, threatening the fragile balance of power. You all find yourselves aboard the Nova Eagle, an Aurora-class passenger transport ship equipped with a centrifuge for simulated gravity. Through the ship's windows, you can see Elan, a blue and green planet veiled in swirling clouds, its surface glinting faintly with lights from vast utopian cities. Elan is the center of Imperial power, far removed from the hardships that people throughout the system face at the hands of the Empire. Orbiting Elan are 2 moons. In the distance, you can make out the gray, cracked surface of Oblivia, a harsh, industrialized moon named after the ancient goddess of death. Encircling Elan is the Calderan Belt, a wide ring of rocky debris that legend says was once a 3rd moon destroyed long ago. Straight ahead, though, you see your destination, Elan's 2nd and smaller moon, the lush, green jungle expanse of Ladassa, homeworld of the Hadozee. The hum of the engines fill the cabin, and with a gentle chime, a robotic female voice comes over the loudspeaker. 2 hours until arrival on Ladassa. To prepare to deboard, you've all been ushered out of your rooms and into the common areas. To the right of this room, by the windows, is the cafeteria. To the left, there's a comfier area that has plush couches and chairs, and there are people just kind of all around this area. Oh my god, if you don't turn off your phone,
I'm so sorry.
I will hurt your character. You all have spent weeks or months on the ship together, and so you all have a passing familiarity with each other, but you all are effectively strangers. Would you each describe your characters, where you are in the room, and what you're currently doing?
I am a middle-aged man, dark hair, darker complexion,
Human.
I would look like somebody, I guess Mao from Firefly would be a good immediate descriptor. Yes.
Captain Tight Pants.
Ricker Almodius would be that, Captain Tight Pants.
Jot that down. He's hot.
He is very much trying to keep to himself. He pulls his duster over a fairly large Excimer pistol that's attached to his hip. A few other bandoliers stripe his chest. His hair's pulled back, unlike mine, who's bald. His hair's pulled back into a thick ponytail that drapes across the collar of his duster, and he's currently glaring at one of the farther corners, making sure nobody's been following him.
Okay. Would you make a perception check for him?
Sure.
First roll of the campaign. No pressure.
Alright, exciting. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. As far as you can tell, you are not being followed.
Okay. He adjusts his shoulder a little bit, reveals his pistol a little bit more, and looks like he's calmed down a bit.
Sure.
Are there windows?
Oh yeah.
Here?
So along the right wall where there's the dining area is a huge window. You can see out into the expanse of space. The Calderan belt is just kind of along, kind of parallel with the ship.
All right, so standing at one of those windows with her little face just absolutely pressed against that glass after being trapped on the ship for months, is a little 5-foot tall cat. She's like a tabby. She's got this beautiful like purple streak that runs right through the middle of her head. She's got bright purple eyes. Not that you can see them because right now her pupils are fully dilated as she is simply staring out into space and her little ears are twitching, you know, in the way that a cat does after they've been trapped in some place for way too long. And she's just, like, you see her claws come out a little bit and she's just staring out at the place that she will soon be, which is not on this ship.
Out of the stale air.
Please, it smells like humans.
All right.
Okay, so Project Moonspark. He is a little robot guy, auto gnome, and he's got a little sickle and a little mace on, like, magnetized to his little sides, and he's just wandering in and looking around for a spot to sit.
Okay.
Okay, upon hearing the zzz, right, the Ellison's ear is just gonna turn that way, and she's just gonna be like, something new and exciting to look at. Now that she realizes her little distant buddy is here, she's going to gently maneuver herself away from the window and start trying to figure out where Moonspark is gonna sit, and maybe sit somewhere nearby.
Okay. Are you trying to do so stealthily, or are you just blatantly?
We'll try. Yeah, you know what? We'll say that she's trying to be a little stealthy, right? Because she doesn't want to scare off her soon-to-be best friend.
Right. So give me a perception and a stealth.
Okay. It's gonna be a 7.
Oh, good. Solid.
Great start.
13.
So you absolutely see this Nalyechi following you.
But like, can't.
Hi.
Oh, that's an invitation. Yeah, no, she's absolutely, like, this is the first time you've acknowledged her, and so like she's right up there now, and just being like,
Hi. My name's PJ.
And he sticks his hand out.
okay, yeah, she's gonna gingerly take it. Okay, yeah, great.
Hello.
Hi, are you a robot?
Well, technically I'm an auto gnome, a construct, but yeah, kind of.
Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, right. So like you were made somehow, but you're sentient.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, what do you run on?
Magic.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. I was created to, like, Well, I was working in a, what do you call it? It's one of those things where they show like the astral sea as like a thing, and like have to chart the things. What do they call it?
Ellison cannot help you here.
Nope.
Conservatory? No.
No, wait, hold on. Yeah, what are those called?
It's a, hold on.
Observatories?
Wait, no, because you're thinking about the ones that like actually like charts it all out,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, because
There's one in the
Yeah.
one in Skyrim, so we should do this.
Yeah. But anyway, I chart the stars. That's what I do. That's what I was created for. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've never met a construct before. Have any of my questions been rude? I don't want to be rude.
Oh no, I have no concept of what is rude.
That makes my life a little bit easier.
Yeah, no worries. Like you're the first person I've ever met outside of my creator.
Mo has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
He's not even involved.
You
in
are
thinking
fully
about
hearing this whole conversation
It is happening
somewhere.
directly behind your back. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just standing. Yeah, but yeah, we're right behind you,
Yeah.
directly behind you, having this very loud conversation.
Yeah. Normally humanoids don't, wave or talk to me. That's really nice.
Oh, wow. You know what, PJ? I think you and I have more in common than I thought.
Oh my god, do you want to be friends?
Ellison's ears just like go a little bit to the side in like a little happy stance, and she's just like, yes.
I have a second friend.
Oh, and I have a first. Okay, yay. Can you how fast are you, PJ?
Oh, pretty fast.
and I'm gonna go 30 feet.
That's all I got. I'm really good at sprinting.
Okay, cool. So Ellison is just gonna pull you real close, and then
Oh, I should have specified. When PJ, when he starts zooming, he doesn't walk. He's got little heelys, so he just
Wow.
he just forward.
You
Wow.
can hear Mo pulls his jacket over and he's like, "Oh, fuck." And he mumbles as he walks away from you two.
Oh,
you're gonna miss out on the best part. So when PJ rolls back, Ellison is just going to lean down and just be like, PJ, can I share with you a secret?
oh yes, I love secrets.
Good. I can't pay for my trip,
Oh,
so I need to do a runner.
okay, yeah.
So as my buddy, you want to run with me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I also can't afford this trip.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was a stowaway. Yeah, my dinghy got busted up on the way here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well then good. We're friends in this then.
Yay! I love committing crimes with my best friend.
Is it a crime?
It is today because we are not paying.
Guys, we're like 5 minutes into the new campaign and already committing crimes. Okay, cool.
It's not a war crime,
It's fine.
so
And,
it's fine.
How much money is a monk really gonna have, right?
you know,
I'm a construct.
yeah.
Meliachi to Ladassa was not cheap. So, she's just looking out for the captain at this point to make sure that
Yeah, no.
he's
it's-
not around.
Make a perception check.
Oh, God.
Oh, you don't think that angry guy that walked out was the captain? You don't think with the big gun?
Mo is currently looking for. Is Mo able to afford this trip? I mean, being a smuggler, I would think he would have. He would have he would have stashes of cash.
Okay, second question. Is he going to pay?
Mo is going to try and get out of this without having to pay, or at least a reduced fare. So he's gonna go look in the. He's gonna try and get into the storage area just to see if he can probably hide out there, or maybe look like he's helping unload when the ferry actually lands.
Sure.
So I got a non-natural 20 to check for the captain, but can I also, with that non-natural 20, spot that?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, with an unnatural 20, you see that there are Imperial agents kind of all around the ship, but you don't see anybody that looks particularly important, and you definitely catch Mo headed towards the storage area of the ship.
Ah, okay.
He's not being secretive about this.
All right. Well, okay. Logging that information for future use, but also trying to figure out where we need to go.
Do you think we should follow him? He looks like he knows where he's going.
Yeah, let's follow him.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna follow him.
Yeah.
would you please both make stealth checks and a perception
You
check?
can hear the of my heelys.
18.
Oh, that's a natural 1, baby.
Ooh.
We are starting off strong.
Okay, and you said I was starting off with stealth?
Yeah, stealth.
The 14.
I stand out as an Eliette. It's a
Yeah.
little hard to miss me. I'm
So
so
between
rare.
the whirring of this one's wheels and
Ah!
this one
Dude, I'm just jittering away.
absolutely knocking shit
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, and she can't help herself. She's still asking questions as she's going along. Just like, so you're right. You're like, do you have to oil yourself? Is that you like?
Oh,
what's
yeah.
your self-maintenance? like?
Emergency WD-40 all the time. Yep.
Okay, all right. I don't know what WD-40 is. And I'm excited to learn.
It is.
I can't help you.
It's
It's magic.
It's
It's
magic.
a type of oil. It's a type of oil
It's
base.
magic.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mo, knowing that these two are definitely following him, he
Tweedledee,
knows that
Tweedledum.
they're really not any threats. He gets that they're not threats.
Ouch.
He turns around and he doesn't pull it out. He doesn't put his finger in the trigger holster, but he just rests his hand on the top of his Exemer pistol and turns around and says, "You two following?"
And the Ellison's instantly gonna look down and be like, I've always wanted to ask, is there ammo for that thing, or is it electronic?
Did you want to find out?
Well, I was hoping you would tell me as opposed to
I
presumably
don't tell, I show.
You know,
And
I
what
really
are you
don't.
two doing?
I really don't think it's good to start a fight on a spaceship.
I'm
With,
not the one starting it.
well,
You
you-
two were following me. I started walking off, and now you're bothering me.
Well, we were just coming to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You're coming to ask somebody a question who's actively walked away from both of you.
Yeah, you're walking from us.
I mean, I didn't want to have to listen to you keep throwing up into each other's mouths.
Oh
so.
no, he knew we were following him. We're bad at this.
Ah, dang it.
Oh,
Well-
are you the captain of this ship?
Do I look like I'm the captain of the ship?
I mean, you look like a handsome, tall captain-like figure. I don't know.
Flattery, that works. Keep doing that.
Oh, that's
Mo just
flattering.
he just turns around and starts walking away.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
there he goes.
we're just gonna keep following him, yeah. Right. And as you're going, we're just gonna be like, are you also trying to sneak off this ship? Because we also can't pay.
See that guard over there? He's gonna know where the captain is. Also, I need you to ask him about whether or not they're selling hors d'oeuvres or whatever. Go ask him something.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
we're just gonna
turn-
keep following him. I'm not that dumb.
God,
PJ goes off.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna grab PJ by the shoulder and then just be like, is it okay if I touched you? I don't want to presume.
Oh yeah, feel free.
Okay, you're right. Then I'm gonna redirect PJ back and just be like, we're not talking to
Okay.
that guy. We're
Well-
trying to avoid him.
Puts her hand on top of his head. He just.
I'm gonna go in this door. I don't want any commotion. I don't want you to bother me. I really don't want you to come in this door either, because I'm sure that it's gonna bother or make somebody notice.
Can we listen outside of the door?
You can stand guard of this door if you want. Absolutely, that sounds great.
I
Mo go
can
and
do
enters
that.
it and walks in.
Oh
What?
wait! Before you go,
I've closed the door.
oh,
What's inside the door? Is it just a closet?
Make a perception check as you look through this small little porthole window.
Okay, alright. That's gonna be a 13.
Okay. With a 13, you see a lot of Mo's back. You also, kind of past that, you can see that there's a smaller room that he's just entered that appears to be a little more outward facing for passengers. And then past that, there's another door that appears to be where luggage is actually stored. In this room that you've just entered, you see there are two of the Imperial agents, known colloquially, especially on your world, as hoppers. And these hoppers are talking to two Hadazee. So the Hadazee are the native inhabitants of Ladassa. They are kind of like humanoid monkey people, except they've got these nice little, I forget what they're called, like flying squirrel type wings that are used for gliding. Do what?
It's adorable.
Adorable. Yes, of course adorable. These two Hadazee, one of them appears to be very old and male, and is accompanied by a very young female. They are talking to two of the hoppers that appear to be kind of in the middle of a conversation that's starting to escalate. The hoppers are insisting that the Hadazee show ID and allow them to search their bags. The older Hadazee man is like, please, we do not want any trouble. We just are trying to get home. And the hoppers are just kind of in the middle of harassing them. You could use it as a distraction, but you could also stop that conversation before it escalates.
Definitely use that as a distraction.
Well, bad news for him because we're still following him.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to? Yeah, you want to
Are
come
you
along
entering
with
the
me?
door?
Yeah, I think. Do we want to go in with him?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go stealth.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Move stealthily.
before I enter like the room, I will quietly cast, I think, guidance. That's the one that gives you a D4 each. So I'll give it to both. No, I can only do one. So Ricker.
Okay.
Oh, I get a D4 on top of that stealth.
Yeah, I'm giving you guidance.
Oh yeah, that's two. Jeez. That was a 16, 17, 18 stealth.
Okay. With an 18 and then being so absorbed in this conversation that is turning into a conflict, yeah, they don't appear to see you.
I just open that door and walk right in
Into the storage
into the storage
on the
area.
other side. Okay.
And I close the door. I push the door carefully closed behind me, and I duck over to the right side, looking for some place to at least kneel down or make myself look like I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah. The room that you are currently in is like packed with luggage. So there's like little like areas that you could slip into if you wanted to hide. As far as looking like you're supposed to be here, the options are kind of limited unless you just like stand there and you're like, I'm here. to
Got it.
do
I'm
the stuff.
gonna conceal myself the best I can.
As for you two, you come into the room, you see the Hopper and the Hattazee, and they are still going at it. You see on the other side that door shutting behind Mo.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll.
Do they see me going in? Do they know that
These
Mo
two
went
do.
in?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I mean, we're being so stealthy as we're following
Right,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'm assuming we make a little bit of a splash as we enter.
As you are walking into the room, you notice that the younger female Hattazee is now like starting to stand up and be like, you can't treat us like this. We've done nothing wrong. The Hoppers are getting more and more mad. This situation is absolutely escalating.
Oh, okay.
PJ wants to help.
Hi. My name is PJ. I am looking for the restroom.
Cool.
Can anyone
yeah.
point me in the direction of the facilities?
One of the Hoppers just like looks at you and goes, whose robot is this? Nobody, do you own this robot?
Okay, well, I mean, it's a sentient being, so I think it sort of owns itself. But is there a problem here?
I want to know why your robot is asking for the bathroom. It doesn't.
Well, again, it's not my
Need
robot.
it.
It sort of owns itself.
I
you
was
know.
asking for my master.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a weird word.
I don't know what they call them.
Bathroom's down the hall to the left.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I ask what's happening here?
Routine inspection, nothing to worry about.
Oh, it doesn't look very routine.
It's very routine.
This person right here looks a little stressed. That doesn't look very routine.
Well, Allison's gonna kind of flick her ears a little bit and just be like, well, I don't know. You know, they're here for our safety, right?
I wish Mo was out there.
Mo could be out there. Mo could be listening
Mo
at the
doesn't want to
door.
be anywhere around you, too.
Yeah.
I would like to go up to the person. It was because the Hoppers are not the Hattazee, right? The Hattazee
No.
are
The Hoppers are
Hoppers.
the Imperial agents. They're both human.
Okay, so for those two, I'm just gonna bypass them and healy over to the Hattazees. I'm gonna put my hand on them both. I can escort you out if you like, and I'll cast Shield of Faith on both of them.
Okay.
Just escalating this thing out there.
Great. Awesome.
It's D&D. We have to do something dumb sometime. Might as well do it
Is
now.
it level 1?
They both will have +2 to AC.
So the two Hoppers, or one of them at least, immediately steps forward and is like, I'm sorry, we're not done here with them. We need to finish.
Oh, I thought I would escort them back to their rooms.
Well, you can do that as soon as these two show some identification.
Oh, but it's in.
Also, do you two have tickets? While we're talking
Yeah.
routine inspections.
All 4 of our tickets are in the room.
Okay. Make a deception check.
No, okay.
Mo's gonna start going through some suitcases.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. The Hopper looks at you and just shakes his head and is like, I'm gonna need to see your tickets actually right now. I can escort you to your room
Okay.
if you need to retrieve them.
PJ's eye turns red and he looks at you.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Alert. All right, Ellison was gonna be like, I don't know what that is. I have a ticket
Alert!
around
Alert!
here somewhere.
I was very pleased this is happening outside the window. Yeah.
So I think Ellison is gonna pull out like a piece of paper that maybe something that shows that she at least paid for half of her ticket.
Oh.
You know, and so she's gonna be like, look,
When
have
she
this.
pulls out that random paper, I'll cast. Don't do that.
I'll come back to the investigation.
I'm so happy you're
after we
escalating.
do this.
I want to punch something.
I was gonna cast thaumaturgy and like make the door behind the hoppers like slam
Sure.
to like get their attention off of the Hadazee.
Sure.
That is definitely gonna.
Okay.
Ellison may not have seen magic like that before, at least in a very long time. So it's just gonna be like like immediate tail just goes.
Remember, I am made of magic and stardust.
The hopper that seems to be kind of leading the charge is gonna like look over at that slamming door and be like, "I'll be back," and is gonna walk over to the door and walk out into the hallway and start investigating.
I'm gonna run over and lock the door.
Okay, so the other one sees you go and lock the door. It's like, what are you doing?
You're stuck in here with us now.
Can't do
Alert!
that.
Alert! Alert!
I'm gonna call for backup, I think.
Get him.
Pressing
Alright, so
his communicator.
Ellison is going to try to bat the communicator away. To be like, no!
Look, you were supposed to be the brains of this operation.
And you're gone. Great. Awesome. I love that this is happening.
So yeah, I got
It's
a
not where-
13
it's not where
for
it
an
is.
investigation.
Okay. With your 13, you find a lot of pretty typical luggage, clothes, things like that. Nothing that crazy. You do find one person, one unlucky soul, has left their communicator in their bag, and your communicators are tied to your credit accounts. So if you wanted to, you could steal whatever credits this guy has in his account.
Absolutely.
Sure.
It's like stealing his minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. How many credits?
Minutes?
does he have?
Like phone minutes? Okay.
You are going to, as you do that, gain 793 credits.
Yeah, that's tasty.
It's the entirety of his account.
Good. I'm excited.
Keep stealing phones, you might be able to pay our fare.
Yeah, seriously. Do you have an idea of how much the other half of my fare might be?
Let's go with, it's probably, let's say it's 1,000 credits for the whole trip. So then we'll just split that in half. So it's like 500 due upon arrival.
Oh, good. I only have 100 gold.
Okay.
So,
1,000 credits.
Oh, 1,000 credits.
before moving on, how do we want to handle Mo and his money and his credits? Because I now have 700 and you said 90?
793.
793.
I used a random number generator.
Got it. What am I adding that to? Because if Mo is starting out being a smuggler, he's gonna have something hidden away.
Yeah, well, I'm imagining credits as being like there's a central account somewhere, and so there's not like physical.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would be in his account as
So
he's
like
adding
as a
this?
starting, I would imagine that you would have more than everyone else. So I would
Okay.
start with like maybe 2,000
Got it.
more.
So 2,793.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
The way Mo feels like he has like credits buried in his backyard. So the
Yeah.
man can't
He has
get it.
another communicator
Yeah.
just like hiding in the backyard that has.
I probably have. I mean, honestly, Mo probably has 2 communicators, like a decoy one that he wears, and then another one that he wears somewhere else on his body.
Like a drug dealer.
Yeah, pretty much.
And for the audience, we're using credits, and they are equal to 1 silver. So 10 credits are equal to 1 gold. I'm trying to figure out how to resolve you fucking trying to smack the communicator off the credits.
Good luck.
Let's make that an intimidation check.
An intimidation check?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, alright. Well, this will just be flat. We'll see what happens. Don't fucking fail me. That's 8.
Hmm.
I mean, are you sure it can't be a dex thing? Like a dexterity
I
sort of
apologize, my
like,
feet
you know, should have asked that before I rolled.
I took my shoes off too.
I'm thinking no.
No.
Because it's like on his wrist.
Okay.
So it's not like a smack.
Yeah, and he was claws in because I'm not
Yeah.
trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to be like, so okay, so I'll try to smack it, and as I do, I'll be like, no, there's no need for that. We're complying.
Make a persuasion check. Or deception, because you're saying you're complying.
I mean, it doesn't matter either way. It's,
The
I don't
plus
have anything.
zeros.
God, I miss my bard already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an 18.
Okay. With an 18,
We'll make a deception.
he kind of seems unsure. He's like, okay,
We're supposed to be here.
why are you here? I mean, I would assume you're here to check your luggage, but you don't have any luggage.
Well,
With
I mean, we honestly, like, I just like to make sure everyone else's luggage is safe. You know?
I think we've got that.
Oh, okay. That's very good of you. That's very good of you. Yes. So, I guess we and the Hadazee too. Yeah, I think we're gonna be on our way. We're just gonna head on out that door.
The younger girl, Hadazee, is like picking up on that. And it's like, yeah, I think we can be going now. Come on, Grandpa, let's go. And it's gonna start walking out the door. The hopper that is there to watch you is clearly a little less experienced, and he's just kind of not sure what to do about this situation as you guys head towards the door.
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm just
I'm-
gonna give him a friendly little wave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling backwards, so my little red eye is gonna stay on that guy, and I'm like backing up just so that the Hadazes are safe.
Okay,
But he's just staring into PJ's one little weird eye.
great. So, you all take the Hadazee out into the hallway. Mo, what are you gonna do?
I just tossed the communicator back into the now open suitcase and just closed the lid. I didn't even zip it back up. And I'm like, that's pretty good. Start moving around, and I'm looking to see if there's a door at the back that all the stuff will be moved out of, because that would be a way for me to kind of help unload stuff, to make it look like, to try and not have to pay for this journey. So I'm just gonna start stacking things up, make it if there's a door, if there's a bay door
Yeah.
that's gonna open.
So as you kind of squeeze your way through all this luggage, you kind of get to the back, and you get to an area where there's just a bunch of luggage in front of you. You can't get further, but on the other side of this luggage, you can see that there's an airlock.
Okay.
So yeah, if you
I'm
want
gonna
to spend
start
some time,
clearing.
you can.
I'm gonna start clearing some luggage out just to make a little area where I can just maybe slip out the airlock
Sure.
when it's time.
Sure. Great. Okay, so we'll come back to you in just a minute.
Got it.
You two are now standing in the hallway with the two Hadazee. The older Hadazee turns to you guys and says, "May the Star Dancer shine his stars upon your skies, my friends. Thank you for helping us out of that situation."
Well, sure, but I mean, we didn't really need to, right? Because, I mean, the soldiers, I mean, they are just here to help us. So I'm assuming that everything would have been fine.
Oh, Ellison, you haven't been here very long, have you?
The younger girl says, "You are so stupid."
Yeah, you.
Sweet.
Well, I don't think that was a nice way to put it.
No, I'm sorry, naive.
There
That's
we go. That's
probably
better.
a bit nicer.
Here's the thing. Imperial guards are not great people. They're not good people.
Why I don't know if I can agree with that. I mean, they did so much for my planet, and they continue to. I haven't had any trouble with them ever.
Oh well,
Sure,
they're
they
not.
will continue to.
They're not good with other people.
No. I mean, I suppose agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, you'll get there.
The older man, just kind of wanting to put that all aside and not really comment on it, goes, "Thank you. I would like to invite you to a traditional Hadozee dinner back at our home in Starshine Colony."
Oh, that's very nice of you, but I don't eat.
I
or
do.
sleep or exist really in that way.
We have electricity
Perfect.
to charge.
That works for me.
Is that how that works?
Nope, but I do love a good.
Oh, okay. We do not have robots back in Starshine Colony.
Me either.
It is very unfamiliar.
I would love to be your
Okay,
first
I'm
robot
glad
at the
I'm
colony.
not alone.
And the younger girl is like rolling her eyes and is like, "Grandpa, you're so old-fashioned. Shut up." Where are you guys headed with
Well,
These two had a Z.
I mean,
so I think that Ellison's just going to try to put herself as close to a door as possible so that when it gets open just enough, she can just whew.
To get off the ship?
Yeah, just
Okay.
zip her way past it and then hope that she can bring her friend PJ along.
I'm gonna be zipping and zooping.
How wide does the door need to be for you? Because for me, I can fit through anything that my head can fit through.
I mean, I have no squish at all. I am.
Squish.
There is no squish. I cannot squeeze. I do have to have a pretty good opening.
Okay.
But like, I could just go real fast and just out the door.
Okay. Well,
I can go real fast. You saw me earlier. My little wheels.
yeah, it was real quick. I'm just imagining that's just like a little kid being like, look at how fast I can run. And then they just run at normal speed. And you're like, wow, that's so fast.
Basically, yes.
I'm also just picturing the rest of your body like so stiff, just like I'm
Oh
zooming.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I think already Ellison would die for PJ.
So you, fairly close to the storage area, you're able to find another airlock, and whereas the one that Mo is near is more intended for luggage, it's not really intended for passengers to come and go through, it's a lot smaller, but you guys are able to find like a big airlock, one of the main ones. Mo,
Mm-hmm.
you are in the storage area, and you have now organized things so that you are directly beside the airlock, and behind you, the direction that you came is now the big pile of stuff.
Yeah.
You hear the door open behind you,
Right.
and you just hear a long whistle, like almost beckoning.
I was gonna just his pistol and just get ready.
Okay. You hear a familiar voice say, "I saw you come in here."
Mo's heart drops a little bit, and he
Wishes he had friends with him.
he peeks. He's got a friend. It's on his hip. He peeks around just one of the suitcases and says, "No, you didn't. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone."
Standing by the door is a man you know as Silax Ven. He is dressed in an Imperial agent's uniform. He is half-elf, so he has slightly pointed ears, and his blonde hair is just like spiked up. As he looks at you through this little crack that you've created, he says, "Hello, love. Been a while, hasn't it?"
I pull the pistol and I put it right in front of his face through the crack, and I was like, "Leave me the fuck alone, Silax."
I got one of those too.
Yeah, I bet you do. Mine's already trained on you. Just walk back right out of here. Or you can help me get out of here for free, because, I don't know, I owe you a favor.
You'll owe me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting offer.
Yeah, I hate offers with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually here on business. I got a message for you. We're on orders that if we see you, we're supposed to tell you.
Tell me what.
It's a message from Del Trent.
Great.
He
All right.
says to stay in line.
Well, right now I'm in line to get off this ship, if you just leave me alone.
Wouldn't it be a laugh if I had you arrested for smuggling?
That wouldn't be in line. And if you want to make Del Trent happy, because I know you probably do, because you would be left alone and walk your little fancy walk that you do, let me stay in line. Let me get out of here. And the next time I see Del Trent, or he sends one of these little messages for me, I'll say something good about you.
Interesting. Before I leave you alone to sit in the cargo like a weasel,
Sure.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, you get one.
What brings you a Ladassa? Causing trouble?
No, it's for me to know, and for Del Trent eventually to make money off of somehow.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm a man of my word, as you well know, so I'll be on my way. And then, without another word,
Sinking feeling.
he
He holsters the pistol and he's like, I gotta find a new spot. Wonderful. And so Mo starts maneuvering back trying to leave the area now because he can't trust Silax.
Yep, accurate.
Yeah.
A minute later, after saying that, he leaves you alone, as he said, and you continue arranging this. The two of you are back at your. Would you go to the tables or the kind of comfy area?
Oh boy. Well, I mean,
Or you guys were by the airlock?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were by the airlock.
Yeah, we've staked out our spot in line to be right at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And therefore, be able to
Zoom.
our way out. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I assume Ellison has her, like, hand on his head so that it's keeping him in place while his little wheels go ready to go. He's
zooming.
Yeah, he's speeding up, got that nitrous ready
There's like
to go.
sparks and smoke coming out of the wheels.
It's like, please don't do donuts on the floor.
And while they're standing there, Ellison's just gonna have a moment and be like, PJ,
Yes.
what brings you to Ladassa?
Oh, well, I'm trying to find the moon.
Well, I think you found it.
Yeah. That's the whole plan.
Okay, but this moon, Ladassa?
Well, I'm not sure which moon. It's whichever moon is talking to me. I'm looking for her.
As you
Great.
say that, Ellison-
Ellison is just unsure of how to proceed. Anyway.
so you see PJ's eye go from its usual bright yellow to like it flashes a white and then back to the yellow. In that 1 second, that quick little shift, PJ experiences a vision. You see the jungles of Ladassa, and all around you there is life and plants and trees, and you see as all of it starts to blacken and wither and die. You then see Elon's other moon, Oblivia. And then your vision kind of zooms in, and you are now looking at a large, round artifact of some kind that is marked with writing that you don't recognize, and it appears to be made out of some kind of black stone. And then you are back.
Whoa. Wow. The moon gave me another gift.
Are there like experts on constructs that we could take you to make sure that you're not, that everything's okay?
I mean,
Or is this just how you guys all are? Because I'm very, that was rude. I apologize.
well, I gotta say, I don't know many constructs, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know if this is normal?
No, but the moon did tell me what to do. So she told me this moon that we're going to, it's gonna die.
The two Haddosley look at you with horror.
Yeah.
And Ellison too. The three are looking on in horror.
Yeah, so like I just saw the moon. It was like it got really dark and like withery and sad. But then I saw this weird arcane circle thing, and it was in black stone. Huh.
We should take you to speak to the elders, I think. They would know more about,
Are they experts on constructs?
well, no, just on mystic visions and...
Oh, so we're taking this at face value. Okay, we're just, okay.
I don't know about the robots. I just know
I
about-
mean, the moon has never led me wrong before. I made it here.
I mean, you said that your dinghy broke down.
Yeah, but I made it to the Nova Eagle and I'm almost at the moon. So I'm pretty good, I think. I've been doing a great job.
Okay. For the first time in this very short relationship, Ellison is going to wonder if she has hitched her cart to an insane robot. But you know what? Curiosity just leads me everywhere. So yeah, okay, let's do it. I want to know.
Yeah.
Are you actually insane or are you having visions? I don't know, but I need to find out. Okay, so we're going to do it. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to send a message to my friend at Ladassa University to not expect me yet. I haven't heard back from her anyway, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, great. You probably should tell her that the moon might be dying.
I don't know that I will do that until I know for sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to panic.
Fair
I don't
enough.
think that we will be doing that.
Yeah. So,
Alright, well, I'll turn to the Hazy. Just so you know, your world is dying. You should probably go.
okay, we're just gonna.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure everything's fine. Yeah, we're just. But
I don't know. The moon told me, so.
Okay. Wow. Well, yep. Ellison is just gonna nod sagely and be like, "And we shall see." But goodness knows, I want to know the answer.
I would also like to know the answer.
Yeah. So where does Mel come into all this?
And on that awkward note,
Yeah.
you are sending a message to your contact?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out this fucking communicator thing.
Are you trying to send like a text message or a voice?
I think she thinks that she's sending a text message, but really her like all she's sending is her voice being like, how do I hit send?
Is this thing on?
Is this thing? I want to tell her that I'm gonna be late.
There's
The
no
moon.
keyboard.
The moon might be dying. The moon isn't dying. No, because I'm getting rid of that. Yeah, and so she gets a very confused, just series of taps and random muttering.
Okay. A moment later, after sending that, you get a response back.
Huh?
And it says, "See you soon," and that's all.
Oh. Well, I don't know if she got the full message. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try.
Why?
But this time I think I'm actually gonna figure out how to send a text back because it's got a little reply button, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Do you need some help? I am technologically inclined.
Can you send my friend a message? Thank you. That just okay. We're gonna delete the part about the moon dying. We're gonna
okay.
take that part out, and we're just gonna say going to see the Ladassa. Be there sometime soon.
We were invited to a feast.
Oh,
My first feast.
can you add? That we were? Yeah.
Don't forget the moon is dying.
Okay, we're gonna take that back down. Yeah, we're moving.
We're taking that back.
Okay. All right, and send. Okay.
So Mo's gonna slip back out the door and then just walk back out. Into
As
the
soon
main
as
room.
Ellison sees you, she's gonna be like, "Hey, over here! Join us over here."
And Mo's gonna be like, I probably need to hook up with people anyways. And he's gonna dart over and he's going to take out, well, he's not gonna take out his credits. He's gonna send both of them 200 credits each. Just like, really good distraction. Thanks for that. And just,
Oh, anytime. I am
Drop
a
it.
great distraction.
you are. If I ever need it again, maybe I can pay you for something else.
Absolutely. Hi, my name is PJ. Well, technically Project Moonspark, but you know.
I just paid you for the distraction, not your name. We don't need to talk that much. We're getting off soon.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Well, except that we want to have a good cover story, right? Just in case.
I mean, you
What
two
brings
have,
you to Ladassa?
Oh, God. You two have talked enough. They probably have a cover story already, so.
I mean, what was your name again?
He just stands quietly and stares at you and he's like, let's work on the cover story.
Okay.
Okay.
You're just like these big cat eyes are just staring you down.
What's our cover story?
Yeah.
What are you all here for?
Oh, I'm looking for the moon.
And I'm just here for
Okay.
my friend,
Let's
but now
not do
I'm
a
here for that.
robot. Yeah. You're here for your friend? Great. So I'll be, helping you look for your friend. I'm a tracker, so that sounds good.
Okay,
do
well, my
that.
friend's not very hard to find. Oh, but we're lying. Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
I can be
Yeah, I'm here
I
for
can
it,
be
yes.
your
God.
servant.
Maybe I
That's
should
usually
just go back. I'll just let Slilac take me. Or Silax take me.
No. We'll make this work.
I can be your robotic servant.
Oh, that makes me a little sad, but okay.
Well, that's the only
No,
thing
that's
I'm
pretty
good for
good
here.
because a lot of people don't like him anyway, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You all, the three of you and the two Ladassa, are all waiting by the airlock for the ship to arrive. Before long, Imperial agents and other passengers kind of begin to file into this area, and through the airlock windows, you are able to see as the ship lands on Ladassa. Outside, you can see the greenery and the city of Jade Haven, which is the kind of capital city of Ladassa and the center of the Empire's influence here. As the ship comes to a halt, the hoppers begin to open the airlock, and then from the outside there are other hoppers that are opening the outer portion. And you guys are gonna run? That's the plan?
I'm gonna zip. I only have 1,000 credits. I don't know how much we need.
It's 500 upon arrival, so you could afford it.
I could afford it.
Did you? I paid you 200.
Yeah, that's how I'm able
Okay.
to afford it.
Okay, you can afford it.
How much do you have?
You also paid you 200 too.
Oh, you paid me 200 too?
Yeah.
Well, then that would leave me with 0 credits. But
Oh,
let's
I
try
pay for you. I don't eat, sleep, or
I
anything.
gave you 200 and I would leave you with 0 credits.
Well, if she uses all 500.
Yeah, if it gets
Oh,
500
got
credits.
it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was like,
I'm-
God, you owe
yeah,
somebody that
I'm
quick?
confused.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I have enough to cover both of us if you don't want to have to Wait, did you buy a ticket?
Don't worry about me.
Okay, I feel like he didn't buy a ticket.
Okay, so in that case, then I'm just gonna be like, you seem handy. Perhaps you can help us talk our way through this.
Do I look like the talking type?
Yes?
I can talk.
It's either you or PJ.
I usually talk through a muzzle. I don't usually talk with my mouth.
Oh, that sounds like that space monster, Mr. Lecter.
I also immediately pictured like a muzzle over his.
Yeah.
It's a very funny image.
It's
You're
very
a very
funny.
funny guy.
You are very funny and handsome,
Rickard does not smile.
and he's very stoic.
Oh yeah. Very stoic thing going. Okay.
Okay.
Well, so we're gonna, you know what? Then in lieu of running, because now that we have landed, Ellison is sort of picking up the number of guards that there are, and you know she doesn't want to start off her new life in Ladassa by instantly making an enemy out of every guard around, and so instead she's going to try to gently talk her way out of having to spend every credit to her name.
Okay. Sure. So just beyond the airlock door, there are Imperial agents that are waiting to take your money. What are you doing?
PJ's at the head of the line.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm just gonna try to walk with confidence past them. Now they actually don't know what's going on, so we're just gonna walk. I'm just gonna act like I know what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna sort of gently push PJ ahead. And we're just gonna go.
Let's make that a performance check.
Can I give advantage?
And yeah, you'll have advantage with PJ helping you.
Okay, thank you, PJ. All
What is
right.
your method, Mo?
Mo's gonna take a look behind him to see if, going through back to. He's still wondering whether or not going back to the
Should I have
storage
done
area
guidance?
would be a good idea to do. But he's also interested in whether or not these two might create another distraction. That they could use.
What do you got?
That would be a 4. With advantage. I rolled a 3 the first time.
Immediately, the hoppers are like, I'm sorry, where are you going?
Oh, I have arrived, so I'm going to my destination.
Right, but you need to check off of the ship and fill out some paperwork and
I thought I
pay for the
already-
rest of your fare.
I thought I already did that.
No, you need to do that now.
Oh, is that?
Upon arrival to Ladassa, it's mandatory.
Oh.
Mo's gonna take this advantage to go a little stealth and slip off.
Make stealth roll.
That's not a good one. 9.
So as he's talking to Ellison, Mo goes walking by. He's like, hey, you two, everyone needs to stop.
Oh yeah, he's with us.
Yeah,
Mo's neck just clenches.
you guys can't just leave without paying and signing this paperwork.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am their servant. I apologize.
What?
And it's just money bags.
Let's count that before servant and Mo. Well, wait, it's credits. Remember, there's no physical. So, yeah.
It would be really funny though if PJ still hit it. It's like, isn't this still based on the gold standard?
Oh, nobody uses this crap anymore.
He goes so much gold, but no one takes it because they take credits.
That's what I use. I melt it down to make new parts with.
Nice.
I need to.
That's a real reason why PJ wants to like burn down the empire. He wants his gold to be important again. Okay.
So you gonna pay for us?
I don't count. I'm not a human.
You definitely still do count, and I can't take gold.
Well, how about credits?
Yeah, I'll take credits. And
Okay.
He has a little scanner.
But here's the thing. I'm a servant. I don't count as a being.
You definitely do.
I don't eat, sleep, move. I don't do anything.
Yeah, and your ticket is discounted because of that.
How much is the discount?
I don't fucking.
I feel like it needs to be discounted even more because I don't even do anything here.
Listen,
I stand in a corner quietly and hold my boss's things.
I have not seen you be quiet since you've stepped off of the ship.
I did step off the ship. You won't let me step off the ship.
Well, okay. Can we just all pay?
I have the credits for my 2 bosses.
You gonna let this little robot wear you down, or you're just gonna let him get off the ship?
I have credits for my bosses.
Okay, hang on. We can't just. We need order here.
Keep going. I think he's getting confused.
My little eyeball is gonna change from yellow to red.
We need to get off this ship. Please take
one
my
of you
credit.
is going to need to control that.
Take my
Yeah,
credit.
and at this point in time, Ellison is so focused on the green beyond that her pupils are so wide that they're just her eyes are just pretty much black, and she's just like doesn't take the credits from the robot.
Okay, 1,250 credits, and all of you are able to go.
1,100. What?
1,250.
Oh.
Otherwise, you'll all have to get
Okay.
back on the ship
Here's
and
my
go.
credits. I've been trying to pay.
And he scans your
Jeez.
whole thing, and it. Are you paying for the whole thing?
Yeah.
So it charges 1,250 credits to your account.
Okay. I need to
Okay.
calculate. Hold on.
Oh my god!
The instant that happens, Ellison is just like a shot. She is down that freaking gangplank.
The guy wants to stop you, but is like, okay, but you paid.
I will fill out the paperwork for my bosses.
Okay, and you do your little signature. He turns the little screen around to you and is like, it's just gonna ask you a question. And it's like, would you like a tip?
No tip.
Wow.
Also, how many credits was it again? I'm so sorry.
1,250.
1250.
1250.
Ask Ellison when she's not
Okay.
actively rolling around in a patch of grass, and she will send you some credits.
I have 70 credits left.
So
I will live. I don't eat.
PJ is staying behind, filling that out, selecting the tip screen. You are rolling around in some grass.
Yeah, you know what? I think Ellison has found a tree, and she's just sharpening her claws on it very gently. You know, it's not like she's not like really hitting the bark. It's just more like the
bark.
yeah. It's just the satisfaction of feeling her claws on something tactile and living. You know, and you see her just relaxing. And she's just like trees.
Right. And Mo.
Mo's just ambling off.
Ambling off.
Oh
He's
yeah.
looking for wherever there's a dry dock for ships.
Okay, and can I see if I can spot him, because Ellison is definitely keeping an eye on where her new friend is going.
Yeah, are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just...
Nah, I'm just ambling off.
So yeah, you spot him
Okay.
almost immediately. You guys are still like in the vicinity.
Okay. Yeah.
As you are watching him, and
I'm
you
keeping a look though for Silax.
Silax, you actually do see. He is standing kind of further down the ship where the luggage is being brought off. So you all look over at where the cargo is, and you see that a confrontation is starting. As they're kind of unloading all of the luggage, a group of people, all wearing these black hoods, kind of come out of nowhere and start grabbing cargo and trying to haul ass with it. Silax and the other hoppers immediately take out their guns and start shooting. The people take out guns from under their black cloaks and start shooting back. What are you all doing?
Ellison, having never witnessed a firefight before, is instantly up the tree.
Okay, just climb on up.
Yeah, she's gonna be up the tree and is watching this through the branches, like tucked back behind that tail fluffed out.
Mo, PJ?
Is anyone? Silax isn't. He's not watching Mo. I'm guessing because he's
No,
busy
he's
in the
yeah,
fight.
he's
Right?
busy in the
Is
fight.
can anybody else see Mo?
I mean, there's people generally around.
Okay, I'm going to maneuver myself to an area where I'm not going to necessarily be noticed. I'm going to pull out my Excimer pistol, aim it at Silax, and just take a free shot, and then put it away and walk.
Good. Make an attack roll.
14.
Okay, so with a 14, you hit Silax in the back of the shoulder, and he turns and has his gun and is like looking all around. He doesn't seem to see you.
Oh, perfect. I just holster and I walk off.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything, or are you just watching this go down?
Well, okay, so I mean, Ellison has no idea what to do in this scenario. She wants to stop this, but also things are very loud, and she doesn't understand the dynamics of what's happening here, doesn't know who's in the right and who's in the wrong, and is sort of locked for the moment in indecision.
Okay, so PJ would like to help. However, unsure how to go about that. Because he doesn't know what these dark hooded figures doing. He doesn't know if they're freak fighters or something. So he's just gonna be like,
All right. Well, let me ask this: are there innocent people who seem like they might get caught in the crossfire?
Oh yeah, there's innocent people everywhere.
Oh,
This is
okay.
like a crowded dock. There are people getting off of the ship that are like kind of being caught in the crossfire. No one's been hit yet, but it's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
in that case, PJ might go over to help anybody who's been hurt.
Yeah, I think that Ellison is going to try to see if she spots anybody who looks like they're in danger, and she's gonna overcome her fear of this and try to save anybody that she can.
So, PJ, you notice that one of the Hadazee, not one of the ones that was with you, but another Hadazee, is shot in the kind of upper chest area and falls to the ground, kind of grabbing at their wound.
No, medicine check.
And then you would notice that kind of nearby, there's like a human child that's like caught in the crossfire, looking all around, and their parent appears to be nowhere in sight.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to very dexterously swoop my way in there. How far away is this kid from me?
Distance is great. Let's go with 50 feet.
Okay, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get
Yeah,
there.
I mean
Alright.
like 12 seconds.
Okay, yeah, roughly double my
Roughly
speed.
double your speed. Yeah. Okay, make it either a acrobatics or dexterity, whatever's better for you.
Okay, yeah.
And then can I get a medicine check from you?
That is going to be 24
Okay.
for me.
For me, medicine check, I got a natural 13 plus 3. So 16.
Okay. So with the 16, you go over, you're able to very quickly bandage up the Hadazee and kind of get them stabilized to where they can be brought off to a medical center of some kind in human speed. Inhuman, I guess, literally, because you're an alien. Ellison comes in, swoops in, grabs the kid, and is gone out of the firefight. Almost as quickly as it began, this firefight ends. The black cloaked figures get away, carrying several crates of cargo.
Oh, okay.
Silax is still looking all around. He's been hit in the back of the shoulder by Mo, and he, is just frantic looking around.
Does curiosity get the best of me?
Does it?
I have to follow them.
The cloaked?
Yeah, they're stealing luggage. I need to know where it's going.
Here
Right.
we go.
PJ, you coming? Where's our friend? Where's Mo?
Zip, zip, let's go.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Mo.
gonna keep an eye out for where Mo might be. Do I see him?
Oh,
Are you
my
hiding?
eye starts blinking.
Alert, alert, alert.
I'm making myself inconspicuous mostly from Silax. I'm not really focused on them anymore. I'm thinking only about like, can I get a few hits in on Silax? Maybe even take him down. But I've holstered my weapon again. I'm just leaning against the side of the ship.
Okay. I need a couple of rolls then.
Okay.
Can I get stealth with disadvantage?
Okay.
Perception from you. And then another perception from Mo.
With advantage? No.
Stealth with disadvantage.
Mhm.
It says that'll be a 6.
23 on perception.
So you absolutely see him. He's like completely hidden from Silax, but from the angle that he's hiding, you can fully see him.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna see him and I'm gonna go, Mo! I'm gonna gesture and be like, come on!
Perception 8.
Perception 8, you cannot get a clean shot. There are people walking back and forth, kind of panicking and running. Yeah, there's not a good shot to get
Got it.
Silax. But yeah, so you call out for Mo.
Taking this, because I know I already pulled off a shot and hit him once, I'm going to use them as a little bit of a distraction for them to be like, yeah, absolutely, I'm coming over. I'm sounding much more friendly than I used to.
Wow, he seems so much more friendly than he used to.
Look, Mo, are you smiling?
Yeah, it's really weird. Like the aura of death you had around you is like, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, no time to think. No, I'm gonna try to follow where our black hooded friends went.
Okay. Are you guys both just following?
Yeah.
I'm not just going to like happily, jollily follow them. I'm gonna keep back and just be aware of the surroundings. Make sure that I that nobody who's in a black cloak is like, there's no detachments. Also scouting as the black cloak people depart.
Sure. And PJ, what are you doing? Are you full on sprinting with Ellison?
Sprinting. You mean rolling?
Well, sprint roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Ellison. She's my
Sprawl.
bestie.
Sprawl, yeah. You're sprawling.
Yeah.
We'll come back to our fantasy friends in a little bit. We have to figure this out.
Gotta run.
Oh yeah, we'll be back for you, nameless. How does he?
Could I get a Constitution saving throw from both of you?
Oh.
Or you're just running.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, let's see.
Maybe with advantage for PJ because you don't have lungs.
Aha!
I'm also a well-trained monk. Okay, all right.
You still have
How often?
lungs.
Yeah, that's a 6.
It's a 20.
It's
Natural
she's
20?
been. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Natural 20, look at you.
Look at that! The only
Okay, she's
time.
been trapped on a ship for a while.
Yeah, she needs to stretch her
Definitely,
legs
yeah.
first.
Definitely has not been keeping up.
PJ, you are like almost directly behind and have caught up to these figures that are cloaked. Ellison is a little bit further behind, has tripped a couple times on the way, is not quite as spry as she would like to be.
I should have been working out on the ship.
On the ship.
Gravity is wild. Real gravity. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's it. Gravity is slightly heavier than it is in
Yeah,
Eliachi.
probably slightly, well, compared to Naoyachi. Yeah, it's probably a little bit heavier.
Give me this win. Thank you.
Yeah. As for Mo, you are hanging back a little bit, being a little more careful than the other two. You do see that there are several black cloaked figures kind of hiding off in the shadows, and you spot a couple on rooftops. They're there, and they are watching these two sprint after their companions. You watch as one of them pulls from their cloak a blaster and aims it at Ellison, kind of trying to get her as she straggles behind.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to pull mine, point it. Not necessarily. I'm not revealing myself.
Right,
But point
just
it,
like a little.
and then just. Is this? I'm seeing this person getting ready to fire
Yeah.
at her. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him.
Are you trying to hit them or trying to hit knock the blaster out of her?
So that depends. So with how what would I roll if I'm trying to hit the blaster versus them?
I would say an attack roll either way.
Okay. So no disadvantage or anything. This isn't
yeah,
like
no.
this
Same-
isn't like 3.
Yeah, same
Okay.
DC. It's just a matter of what you're trying to do.
Okay, got it. I guess I will try to. I'll try and shoot the blaster.
Cool.
Okay.
Make an attack roll for me.
Okay. 21.
A 21 will definitely hit.
Okay.
You hit the blaster. It falls out of his hand, and then as it hits the ground, just like a random laser goes off in the air somewhere. Yeah, you guys are still continuing to chase them.
Through this and it's like, oh! And it's trying to run a little bit faster.
So, in chasing them, they then take a pretty sudden turn down an alleyway, and as you guys come around the corner, they have made another turn and have seemingly disappeared.
Let me see what I have at my disposal. Nope.
Are you still running after them?
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
hanging back because these guys in dark cloaks. I don't know how many more there are, so I'm keeping a veiled presence.
Yeah, I don't have anything useful, so well.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go into the alley and I'm gonna see if I spot anything from there.
Make a perception check.
Maybe I should go into the alley or maybe guidance.
Guidance! Ooh, thank you.
Guidance.
Appreciate that. We'll see if I need to use it. Well, it doesn't matter because I got a natural one.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, okay, yeah, my kitty senses are not tingling. Weird. Yeah, no idea. No idea where they went. Disappointed. And now there's a mystery. There's a mystery that needs to solve. And so, I'm just gonna turn around and is Mo with an eye line, I'm assuming, hanging back somewhere?
If there's a corner and you're down the alley, I'm probably standing at the crux of the corner, so I can both see where we came from and see where you are.
Okay.
Keeping a eyesight on a
Okay.
few different things that you're currently unaware of.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to the entrance of the alley and be like, no, what do you know about these guys? What do you know about these guys? Who are they?
All I know is that there was some time trying to take some shots at you, and well, I think you're a little bit lucky the way you were running.
Oh, well that's nice. Okay, but anyway, the guys though, the guys in this, do you know who they are?
No, we got black cloaks just like what you saw.
Allison is not satisfied. Her ears go back just a little bit. I'm just like, we need to find one. We need
the crates.
to go talk to that guy, Silax. I don't know his name.
We need to talk to that guy.
We need to go talk to that guy. The guy whose name I don't know.
Oh, you mean the guy that he shot? I don't think it's a good idea.
I wouldn't talk to Silax. There's no reason to.
That's his name, Silax. I just learned it for the first time.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to him.
Okay. Are you sure? You can't tell us anything about these people?
You'll start talking to him and you'll end up somehow owing him something for a contract you didn't even know that you signed with your voice. I wouldn't even try talking to Silax.
What about one of the hoppers?
Ooh,
We could
they're
try
going to
one
help
of the
us.
hoppers. So I can just roll in as one of your servants and, do the thing if you want it.
The servant thing makes me very uncomfortable.
It's a pretty good distraction.
Honestly, it's very nice that you say that because I don't hear that often.
I mean, but you're like a sentient creature. You're your own.
Oh yes, I have critical thinking skills. I think people just don't care.
There's a mystery to solve.
Yeah.
Why don't they care?
Well, probably because I'm made of metal. Doop, doop.
Okay, well, Allison, unsatisfied, is gonna just try to shake it off and then turn back to the group and be like, well, I suppose we can go talk to the Hattie.
What's wrong with you?
I don't like mysteries.
Oh, I thought it was fleas. We're good.
You're like an alley cat right now anyways.
Excuse me.
I mean, you're in an alley and...
I will have you know that I am not a cat. Okay? Cats are a separate thing, their own little category. I am a Naliechi. I'm not a cat. And her ears are gonna go back a little bit on that.
As you start this describing, you watch Mo's eyes go from your ears to your tail
To your
your
paws.
little paw hands, and Mo's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So we're gonna leave the alley now.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It feels weird hanging out in an alley.
You can just see up in the corner that Ellison disliked that.
Ellison will remember this.
Yes. Yeah, her eyes are going to narrow a little bit again. You've been very helpful, have you? No.
You get 200 credits, but yeah, sure. Okay, so we're walking back out of the alley. What do we see?
Yeah, so if you guys wanted to head back to the station that you got off on, you see that there are still a group of hoppers that are kind of hanging out around where the luggage is being brought off. Some of them have continued to bring the luggage and cargo off of the ship, and a couple are kind of off to the side and appear to be talking about this situation, about some of it being stolen. Mm-hmm. You also, if you tried to, could probably find the Hattie that you had talked to on the ship. Otherwise, it's just the crowd in the city.
Mo, as we're walking, Mo probably he would become a little bothered that we're going to go back and speak to hoppers because he doesn't really want to be close to any Imperials. So he'd probably suggest things like going to the local mercenaries club or any of the headhunters to ask them about the black cloaks rather than talking to any of the hoppers, because hoppers are kind of like the police. Why they're going to talk to us?
That is fair. The hoppers suck.
Or that, whatever the Hylax, whatever they're called, people. Hattie. So, or talking to maybe some of them if they're locals. Otherwise, there's no use talking to them.
Well, we were invited to a feast. You weren't, but we were.
But
But I don't eat, so you could take my +1.
Alright, that sounds real nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just have to find that girl and her grandpa again.
Okay. Yeah, we'll look for them. Allison's a little disappointed that they don't seem to trust the hoppers because, in her experience, they've been quite helpful. But, I understand people have different opinions on things, and so yeah, we'll go find the Hattazee. That's something that we can all agree on.
You're okay. You can drag your tail for a little bit. We walk in. Yeah, fine. We're looking for the young girl and grandpa.
Yeah, I'm speeding ahead.
Ellison's tail is in the air.
She's got the little tuft on her neck back up like.
Yeah, right. Just like, I don't like this guy. Haven't met Minnie Miliachi, have you, Mo?
No, probably not.
Didn't think so.
I've seen some tabaxi.
Ellison's just gonna walk away. Just gonna barrel on ahead looking for those Hattazees.
Mo gives a very stealthy smirk.
Are you trying to hide from Silex as you pass him?
I'm keeping myself away from Silex's vision.
So then can I get perception checks all around and a stealth check from Mo?
Okay.
Okay, stop rolling bait. Oop. That is one more natural one, for the love of God.
17.
17 for perception or stealth?
Stealth.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I'm sorry, what was I rolling for?
For perception.
Perception.
I'm pretty bad dice.
Perception is 14.
14?
15.
15. Well, Ellison has gone temporarily blind. Sees nothing. She's very excited by this new city. And
There's too much to see. There's too much
there's
going
too
on.
much stimulation. She's
Yeah.
just looking all around. The two of you are able to spot the Hattazi, the old man and his granddaughter, kind of off in the distance. As you are walking by where the cargo is, Silex waves over at Mo.
God.
He's like, "Hey, I gotta talk to you."
Right, I got a few other people I need to meet up with. Yeah, let's go, you two. And Mo's just beelining for the two.
He is absolutely behind you, on your heel, following.
Talk to me as I walk. Yeah.
Talking to you.
Yep, just talk to me as I walk.
Zip zip. Hi, my name is PJ.
Nice to meet you. Is this yours?
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, my name is PJ.
Nice to meet you.
Ellison is going to look him over, see that he doesn't have any interesting or new technology that she's never seen before, and be like,
Would you like to make an appointment with my sir?
What?
Would you like to make an appointment?
No, I need to talk to him
Well,
now.
you do have to make an appointment. He's got a very busy calendar.
No.
We've got a meeting we're going to right now.
I've got an issue that I've got to solve right now.
Oh, is it that gunshot wound in your back? Do you need help?
Yeah, I think it was from one of them people that were
Yeah,
attacking
the black
us.
cloaks are shooting everybody.
Yeah.
I can't heal you now. However,
Mo's fist clenches when she mentions it.
I can heal you now. However, you would have to make an appointment for several weeks out.
No, I just need to speak to Mo over here.
What is that?
What?
As she pushes it.
Mo just like grunts, like fine, okay, and starts running. Now, Mo turns around and is like, "You want to talk? Pay me for it."
I'm with PJ. We're running off.
Presses a couple of buttons on his communicator. You get a beep on yours, and it says
Okay.
plus 50 credits.
Okay, you got 50 seconds. Go.
I need someone to help me track down that cargo.
Alright.
Deltret would not be very happy about that.
Oh, so this is the inline threat again.
More or less.
Okay, if you're gonna do this, I want to get paid half up front. These two, well, I look behind, they're not there anymore, but never mind.
It's PJ off in the distance.
Half up front, and then also I want to be. I'll take temporary deputization so I can actually do my job.
I don't think I can do that.
Find somebody else then. I just turn and walk
Wait.
away. Yeah?
Fine.
Alright.
Deltret would not be very happy to learn that I've lost my job as an Imperial agent, and perhaps if you help me out with this, I could not tell him you're here.
Okay. 5,000 credits for the full job, 2,500 up front, and then 2,500 in the back, depending on whether or not I encounter some resistance.
4,000, and I give you 2 now, and 2 when you finish.
This is a rush job. You need it. Deltret's not going to be happy with you. You're coming to me, who just tried getting arrested in your ship. No, 2,500.
Fine. He presses a couple more buttons, and you get the notification of a 2,500 credit deposit.
I take that and I'm verifying that these are these are real credits because I don't trust them.
Yeah, it's legit.
Okay, so I'm like, all right. Well, give me everything you know. Just send it over to the communicator. I don't need to hear your voice anymore.
Are you still here? Or have you disappeared with PJ?
I think that I joked that I ran off with PJ, but this is way more interesting. So I'm gonna go off a few steps with PJ, and then I'm gonna stop and listen to
Oh no,
this
PJ
conversation.
just keeps going?
Yeah,
PJ's
PJ's
gone.
gone, but like Allison recognizes that there's something interesting going on here, so she's gonna stop and listen to this conversation.
So Silax does not respond to what you've just said.
Mm-hmm.
Turns to Ellison. Who's your friend?
You're asking me?
Yeah, who's your friend?
I am going to stare at her for a moment, and I'm gonna look like, I don't know, just a really pretty cat.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's quite beauty.
My ears just started to go completely flat against my head. I am not a cat. I am a mariachi, a part of a ancient and noble race.
Whatever floats your boat, sweetheart.
Okay. Who's this guy?
This is Silax.
We're
You
all
wanted to
friends.
talk to him, right?
Silax.
Nice to meet
I don't shake his hand. Yeah, he's made a bad impression to start with. So, Silax. Who were the guys in the black cloaks?
you. They're a fairly new organization that has popped up around here. Called themselves the Syndicate of Schiss.
Wait, what is it?
Syndicate of Schiss.
I really thought that was going to be the Syndicate of Shits.
Not shits, Schiss.
Shiss. Okay.
And
alright.
you would all know that Schiss is the first planet from the sun.
Mhm.
It is named after the god of magic and wisdom.
Hmm.
And Silax tells you they call themselves the Syndicate of Schiss, but as far as I know, they have no connection to the planet or to the god or anything.
Yeah, it seems like they'd be more knowledgeable if they did.
I think that's sort of their thing. They're seeking knowledge and whatever.
From somebody's undergarments that they just stole?
Yeah, what did they take?
Well, I'm not really sure what's in the crates, but they are from Oblivico,
Hmm.
so they're probably some sort of weapons or technology for the Empire.
Hmm. Do they have tracking anything on the weapons? Granted,
do,
you're
actually.
sending this to me over a comm anyways.
Right. With a press of a button, you receive the data. He says they are tracked. You should be able to follow them back to wherever they took them.
Hmm.
Should be fairly simple. Go and retrieve it and bring it back.
They seem to be quite unfriendly.
Yeah, they really are. They're not really good people. They are opposed to the Empire, but they're also, and he looks directly at you and says, they're also opposed to Deltrek.
Hmm.
Well, opposed to the Empire is enough for me. You know, I mean, we don't want anything to happen to our good trade neighbors, so.
Right, of
Yeah,
course.
these wonderful
The Empire is
goons.
just lovely.
Yes, it's quite nice. You guys have been out to Naliati, right? It's great what they've done with us.
Deltret's involved.
Yes.
Or they're against Deltret.
Who's Deltret?
Something we don't need to bring up right now. We have to go find some stuff. We're gonna head out, start looking. You
Hold on,
gave
wait
me
a
all the
second.
information. We can go in through that.
Hold on.
Mm.
He's getting paid.
He can distribute it as he sees fit.
Oh no, this was my commission. You gotta pay for them if you want help from them.
Who said I won't help from them?
I never said for them to come along. They're
I
just
mean,
here.
she's beautiful, but I don't know what else she can really provide.
Okay.
I'm familiar with your skill set.
Ellison is going
Yep.
to try to do a quick grapple. Alright.
Bring it on!
Um.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna be bad, isn't it?
I don't know. Roll good.
Don't fail me, you little piece of shit.
Okay. I find the fear works, and it does. That is a non-natural 20.
Okay, with a non-natural 20, you are able to grapple him.
Okay, alright, so I'm
Hey,
just
get
gonna
off of me.
Get his arm behind his back and then just whisper in his ear, I'm well trained in I don't know, I've got a name for my martial arts, but I'm just gonna,
food.
right, I am well trained. Don't underestimate me.
Make an intimidation check.
I don't know, that's not gonna go great, but I'll do my best.
Hold on.
Do it with advantage.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So if she's doing that, and I see Silax is in a weak spot, I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that.
Cool.
So oh god, this is gonna go really badly. I'm gonna pull. So you've grappled. I'm pulling my gun and I've put it right underneath his chin, and I've gotten really close to him. And then I'll say into his face so you can hear, "Call her pretty one more time," and and then I'll be like, and she gets paid if she's helping.
Alright, fine. She can get paid too.
My price also went up. I want another 3 on top of this.
After you bring it back.
4 if I bring it back.
You are a tricky motherfucker.
Well, when I'm dealing with you, I have to be.
Fair enough. Fine. 4,000 more credits when you bring back the cargo.
Okay.
All of it.
4,000 from me. Whatever they demand, that's up to them. I pull the gun
much you
away
want,
and I
sweetheart?
holster it.
Ellison is suddenly confronted with the fact that she doesn't know how much money is worth. And therefore is like, he's asking for 4, so 1,000 credits for me.
Deal.
Oh, should I have asked for more?
No, that's great. That's
Okay,
good.
all right,
You'll
1,000
easily
credits.
get that.
Good, okay, alright, so, yeah, deal. And Ellison's gonna let him go.
Alright? He taps his communicator a couple times and you get a deposit of 500 credits.
Oh!
You
Wait.
get the rest when
It's
you bring it
half.
back.
It's
Oh.
half. Settle down.
Okay,
Let's go.
alright.
I want to leave.
Yeah. Ellison is very confused as to
Where
how
are
any
you?
of this works.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
Nobody called me, no one said anything, so I've just been sitting here.
just watching from a distance. I'm imagining that he's just been waving the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Everybody's like, is that a weird statue? Like, what?
Yeah, so you guys are leaving Silence?
I'm getting out.
Cool. Yeah,
Alright.
as I walk away, I'm gonna gently look him in the face with my tail.
See you later, loves.
Don't like that guy. While I'm walking over, I'm gonna try to figure out how to transfer 500 credits to PJ. So I'm gonna be trying to figure that out the whole time.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh god. Oh god, this is not
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
watch
well.
her fail and I'll come over and help her in a moment. I'm gonna stand near her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say to you, thanks for letting me call you a cat again.
Section 18.
You figured it out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, you were apologizing to me for being an asshole?
Yeah. Silax appreciates when you say bad things about others, so it made me look good in his eyes, which created a distraction and a bunch of other stuff, so I appreciate that.
So long as you
I'll never call you a cat again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Unless I have to talk to him.
Fine.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll go and relay this whole thing to PJ. But first gonna be like, PJ, did you get the credits?
Oh, I don't know. Did I get the credits?
Yep, you got it on.
Ding ding. Woo! I got the credits.
Thank you, PJ, for paying me earlier, and now we're even.
That's what friends are for.
I love you, PJ.
I love you too.
So I'll relay the whole thing to PJ.
Great, this is so fun. I love having a whole group of friends that get to travel together. This is so exciting. We're gonna solve a mystery.
Did we spot the Hadassah, by the way, that we've been looking for?
Yeah, so you had spotted them before. Looking back over to where you saw them before, they are gone, but like after looking around quickly, you see that for a little further back, there's like a map, and they're looking at it, and the younger Hadassah is like trying to explain something to the grandpa.
Hi.
I'm gonna, while we're doing this, I'm just again, because I know Silex is close and all the shenanigans he gets up to. I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm involved, but I'm keeping an eye out too.
Okay. As you approach the two Hadizee, the younger girl looks at you guys and goes, "Oh, Starshine!" And her grandpa like immediately smacks her on the back of the head and says, "Use the proper greeting." She goes, "May the Star Dancer shine his stars upon your skies, my friends."
Starshine!
The grandpa glares at you.
Ellison will repeat the greeting
PJ will stick his
exactly.
hand out.
Great.
So I'll see if I can remember it. May the Star Dancer shine his light on you.
That is so close. That is a great effort on your part.
Starshine says hello.
What do you all need help with? And by the way, do you know anything about those black cloaks?
Oh, the commotion over there.
Yeah.
Yes, the Syndicate of Shiz has been causing a lot of problems around here.
What do you know about them? Besides the problems.
Not much. They like to steal, especially from archives, libraries, things of that nature.
Now that you see this, I can understand that. Have they harmed anyone?
Oh yes.
Oh, so not good. Okay.
Not good.
So we don't like them.
No.
Okay. Do you know what they like? Have they put out pamphlets, leaflets?
They are very secretive.
Ah.
They do not like to share.
So like secret cult sort of thing going
Yes,
on.
yes, very culty.
Hidden knowledge.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm okay with killing those guys.
We tried killing you.
Checks
earlier.
out.
Oh, can I ask? Oh, my name is PJ. What is your names?
Kaluru, this is my granddaughter Mezra.
Mazra's a good name.
He's nice to meet.
Yeah,
Probably
Ellison
Mezrah, maybe? Mezra?
No H.
No
Oh.
H.
Well, Ellison is going to do an actual, like, now we get to greeting, which is just a nice little bow, which I just came up with just now.
He sees you do that and is kind of insightful enough to repeat the gesture back to you
Aw,
in the same way that you did with their traditional Hadizee greet.
it brings a little joy to her heart. So, we want to come along for the feast, but we also, we may have a job to do here. When do we need to ride for the fit? Is it just sort of whenever we
Yes,
come?
whenever you are available, you can come to Starshine Colony and I will cook for you.
Mo takes her by the shoulder and pulls her away from him. He's like, "You're fine to go to this feast. That's good and all, but if Silex has paid you for any type of job, he's gonna expect results and he's gonna keep checking it.
Wow.
So we need to get that done first."
I just wanted to make sure that the feast wasn't like a time-limited offer because I'm going to be honest, I am very curious.
Silax's entire personality is a tiny bit off.
So, do you think that if we don't do this job for Silax in like a very quick, immediate, like hurried manner, you think he'll probably kill us?
There's no probably.
Oh,
He'll
okay,
send
cool.
people after.
So we should probably do that then first.
Let's do the job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the Hadizee would probably kill us for missing the dinner.
I'm assuming that is you're like right there.
Hadizee, you're like, no, we will not.
Starshine, hi!
I don't like a robot.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, not my robot. Right, they're their own person.
Oh, okay, you are those people. You have independent robots.
Yes. I mean, I met them on the ship, but we're best friends.
Listen, they're just people I'm working with. Yeah.
don't listen to him. We're best friends.
It does appear that you are friends.
So we're the three
right,
best
absolutely.
friends that
When is
anyone
this?
could
When
have.
is your feast?
Just whenever.
No, like, but you're the one hosting it. We don't
Yes.
get to decide. So when is it?
Just whenever we come, right?
It's just an offer.
Oh, so we just show up and we have a feast.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So when
Job
we're done-
first.
We give it to you to thank you for helping us on the ship.
Well, then we'll be there whenever we show up. Do we need to call ahead?
Oh,
Like a
don't worry about me. I don't eat.
The older man, like, kind of.
Wilson's getting more concerned.
Kalru shows you that he does not have a communicator. Mezra like rolls her eyes and is like, he's so backwards. I will give you my number. And she taps her communicator to yours, and it just pops up with a message. It's like, new contact added, Mezra.
Oh.
Ellison is in awe. She's like, it works by tapping? She's gonna go and she's gonna go and tap her again.
He holds it out. He knows that this is coming.
Oh yeah, and then the tap, and then she's gonna be PJ, and then tap.
Yay.
It's very exciting.
We did it.
Okay, yeah. Ellison's gonna look for random strangers that she can like tap communicators with too.
You go to do that with one of the Hadassi that are walking by, and they're like,
Okay, all right, too far.
Mo
Got
reaches
it. Yeah.
and grabs her wrist and he's like, you don't. There's,
Yes.
there's-
How does it work?
Every colony has their own ways of greeting. That's not this one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry, got very excited.
I like
It
to
just so
use the handshake. That one works every time.
Okay. Noted. Right.
It doesn't.
It's worked twice. The 2 times I've used it, it has worked every.
That's great. With your comm, don't just start tapping it. You don't know what they have on theirs and what could get into yours.
Oh.
You gotta have verification and a few other things.
Gotta use protection before you go tapping.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna add that to the.
I'm leaving.
I'm using that quote.
Protection before you go tap it.
Gotta get protected before you go tapping. All willy nilly.
All right. Well then, I guess we'll leave our Hadassi friends behind, and
Yeah.
your tracker.
For after we stop the syndicate.
Yay! Syndicate first.
Okay,
Then-
so Mo is going to then lead them towards one of the mercenary houses or bounty hunter houses for any contracts that might be on these House of Shish people.
Okay. You head out of Jade Haven, the city proper, and you kind of go out of the city and into a like a little cave. It looks pretty innocuous, but as you get down further into the cave, there are bioluminescent crystals along the wall that lead the way to kind of an underground area.
Mm-hmm.
This area, you as a smuggler would know that this is Black Glass Falls, and it is full of rebels and smugglers and mercenaries guilds and anything like that you could.
Oh, so it's like an underground city kind of.
Yeah.
Before going down there, I look over at Ellison and I'm like, okay, before we go here, Miss Tapperson, because you're acting like this.
I got excited in the moment.
Right.
I can
well,
hold myself back. It was
let's-
just an exciting new
Yeah,
thing.
I'm sure it is. Let's have a conversation about the Empire. Just for a moment. Before we go to Black Glass Falls. Okay?
Okay.
So just start talking to me. What do you feel about him? How do you think about him?
Well, I mean, I don't have any strong opinions on them either way.
You don't?
No.
You kept even in the room when I was checking my luggage, I could hear you all talking about how they're helpful.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, that's the point of having them around, right? Is that
Have you ever been paid by a hopper before to do a job? Because Silax, yeah. Do you see what I mean?
I thought that he wasn't really a hopper. I thought he was just pretending to be one.
No, he's a hopper.
So
You've
he's
just
a-
been bought and paid by a hopper who's pretty much a government official. Like
Well-
government police.
I mean, one bad apple doesn't spoil the bunch, right?
Oh, so the others are good who are underneath Silax.
Well, I mean, I would assume that there's got to be a bunch of good people. It's a large organization.
We're
huge
getting off
empire.
topic. Anyways, you've been bought by a hopper. Now, if you follow me down into Black Glass Falls, you are going to be like me. You're going to pretend you're me. You're going to pretend you speak like me. You're going to pretend to hate the Empire like I do. Understood?
Okay.
Now, if anybody down here catches wind of anything about Empire loving, or they've helped you out once or twice, I don't know you, and I'll probably be firing at you just like everybody else because I'm not dying down here. Okay. Good.
I'll stick with you, but just know I also don't like the hoppers, but I'll save you.
Thank you, PJ.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. I'll also help you.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
right. Yeah.
if you need
absolutely.
it.
I'm not going to think about the logic issue in that. And he starts walking down into
Yeah.
Black Glass Falls.
Ellison's going to, turn her backpack that she's got around to the front.
And then she's gonna follow along.
I love this.
Just turning the backpack around.
Okay. Now, then she's got it in front of her, but she's making sure that her arms are still free. And so
She's just like walking, checking her pockets. Yeah.
It's very inconspicuous.
Mo turns and is like, stop.
You're embarrassing me.
I mean, so she'll stop checking her pockets, but the backpack is staying in the front.
Sure, whatever you need.
Do you want me to put that in my compartment?
Yes, yeah, just like
I'll put it next to the gold that no one wants.
Oh yeah, just shove that in there.
Mo
Yeah.
leans over and like, I mean, I'll take that.
Oh, you want the gold? Here you go.
Oh God. Mo takes it and goes ahead and shoves it. Okay.
Shoves it.
I don't know.
Shoves it
He
where?
shoves it somewhere.
Where's he showing it?
Not the prison wallet.
Oh no. Okay, so Mo is taking the gold
He's
from...
taking the gold and he's a big bag of gold now. Mo does not know what to do with this. He's like, yeah, just hold on to it for me.
Absolutely.
He
And
like
then-
it takes a moment for him to let go of it. But he does. He lets go of it and he watches the
Okay.
gold go back in the compartment.
Yeah. Ellison's just gonna see this and be like, is there a place that still uses gold?
I don't know, but you could probably sell it.
I
Somebody
have
wants
made
it.
many parts. Look at this. Zip, zip.
It's just gold on top of his head.
Mm.
It's
Wow.
like a golden plate.
You know.
Just gold. Yeah, just wow. I like the fact that somewhere underneath it all, PJ is just gleaming. Just a golden robot.
Don't let me get in any dragon's view because they will steal me. I have so much gold in here. Nobody wants it. They just throw it out in the trash.
Ellison's ears go a little bit more forward. PJ, have you ever seen a dragon?
Not recently.
You've seen one before?
Yeah, books and stuff.
Okay, we'll talk about that at a different time.
Okay, cool. I'll show you a book.
Okay. Alright. Off we go.
Alright. So you guys enter Black Glass Falls. There is a distinct difference in the people here. You like swear that you see someone get stabbed in an alley.
Ellison's nose just wrinkles at the smell of it.
Somebody walks up to you guys and is like, would you like to buy some watches?
Yes.
No!
Don't touch him.
Never mind. I don't.
Whatever. It goes off. Yeah, this is filled with unsavory people, and you are headed to a mercenaries guild or something of that sort.
Yeah. So you both probably see me become much more comfortable in this environment.
Yeah, at the same time that Ellison's shoulders are like going up to her ears, she's on high alert. Which, speaking of which, I might want to do a perception roll in a little bit just to see if I see anything fun.
And I beeline it for the mercenary or the local bounty hunter.
Okay.
Have I ever been here before, or would I need to ask around?
I would say that you have not been here before. You might know some of these people by reputation.
Okay.
There's also certain less nefarious guilds that are more willing to advertise and like have signs that are like mercenaries guild.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are of course the ones that are like in a hidden basement somewhere because they might be doing assassinations instead of mercenary work.
Okay.
I think too that Ellison is starting to realize who she's sort of hitched herself to, and she
Make
might
an
have thought.
insight check.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see.
Let's do
Where's
that.
my insight on here. Oh, there. Oh, insight's actually pretty good. Look at that. That's a 17.
Yeah, so you would definitely notice, as Preston said, that Mo gets a lot more comfortable in this kind of environment, and you definitely get that he's some sort of criminal past.
Yeah, because I think that, like, because it was a hopper that gave them this job, that she had a feeling that it was above board. And now she's very much like, oh no.
Just slowly realizing.
Yeah, right. right? So she is on high alert, like looking around at everything happening around them. She is now certain she saw a man get stabbed in an alley. And it's just like, I was coming here to go to the university.
It's supposed to be nice and...
Yeah, how did I get here? Where has my curiosity led me? Okay, so she is sticking close to Mo, but she has got her eye on him too. Yeah. All this is happening silently behind you.
Crisis of faith, existential crisis. Yeah.
I'm doing great.
So are you going for one of the...
I'm going for a bounty hunters first, and then I'd probably hit up a mercenaries.
Okay. So you guys find a bar called the Rusty Tankard. It has an appropriately rusty tankard on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely can tell that, like the rest of Black Glass Falls, it is a bunch of unsavory folks inside. Probably a few bounty hunters looking for work. As you walk in, you also notice that there's a job board on one side, and that a few people are kind of hanging around it, either directly looking at it or kind of waiting to see if anything gets posted.
So yeah, I'm going to take a moment, take in what I see in front of me in the rusty tankard, and then I'm going to move over towards the job board and start looking over the faces, looking over descriptions, take a few down that look like they might be easy to get, and then begin again looking for. I'll just hand them. I'll hand them to. What is your name?
Ellison?
Ellison. Okay, Allison, but Ellison. Hand them to Allison or
How about
Ellison.
Ellie?
Jesus Christ.
How about Ellie?
Ellison, for her to hold on to, and just be like extra cash, and then move on looking for the Black Cloak. Anybody who might be part of the Black Cloak or the Black Cloak Shiss related.
Yeah, so I will say, kind of pivoting to the other side of the bar, you see there's the job board and all of that. On the kind of darker side of the bar, in a table in the corner, there is a human woman wearing one of these black cloaks that seems to match what you saw earlier.
And so, still facing the board, I am going to then start speaking to Ellison and be like, so, when we came in, there's a lady who's sitting to our diagonal left, black cloak, darker corner. You feel like doing any type of, don't look directly at me, just look at the job board, we're not talking, I'm reading over this stuff. And you feel like going to speak to her about any, doing a little bit of detective work, or maybe being a acolyte for Shiss or something? You feel like you might be able to do that?
Ellison's ears sort of twitch, and she's like, my monk training did not prepare me.
Okay, little one, how about you?
I can
Do I know anything about Shiss?
Yeah, I turn and ask her.
Make a, are you Shiz the god or Shiz the planet?
¿Por qué no las dos?
Yeah, I'll do a roll as well. You know what? Let me see if I know anything about the god.
It would be religious for the god, or religion for the god, or nature for the planet.
I'll do religion. You want to do nature?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, you are a cleric. Actually, make that with advantage.
Thank God. That was a 4.
Oh, well, I guess that.
Jesus Christ.
It's very far from Eliachi.
Yeah, it's literally as far as possible.
Yeah. So I don't know anything at all about it. It's not great that I haven't made it.
Probably, huh?
I got a 6. Anyway, I'm gonna wing it.
So despite those low rolls,
Yeah,
You're
just
gonna-
like that.
you're gonna
you would
lie
at least
to
know
Mo?
about the planet that it is.
No.
Oh, okay, you said
No.
wing it. Okay.
No, wing it with them.
Got it, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna wing it.
You would know with you said a 6 in nature. You would know that 7. You would know that Shiss is the first planet from the sun. It's like a very hot desert world, and you would also know that it's the home of the Shissi, which are kind of very tall, intelligent aliens.
Okay. I don't know why I find that name really funny, but I just
Shissi.
the Shissi. Okay. All right.
With your, again, a low roll, you would know at least, because of your dedication to the goddess of Livia, you would know...
Hey, Moon Mommy?
Moon Mommy?
What do you know?
You would know that... You would know that Shiss is the father of one of Oblivia's children. And the myths don't refer at all to them being romantically involved or married or anything like that, but one of Oblivia's sons is also the son of Shiz. And that would be as far as that goes with your 6.
Well,
Are you asking Moon Mommy for help?
I would like to ask Moon Mommy for help.
What are you saying? What's Peach's little prayer?
Hi, Moon.
Good start.
Hi, Moon.
What do you look like in this bar doing this?
Are you like straight up? Just
Yeah, like, are you just full praying next to Mo? Because
no,
he's gonna walk away.
No, I think his little eye goes off. So now his lights are down, and he's just like,
Okay.
Hey, Moon Mommy. What do you know about the god Shiz? You know, if you don't mind, you don't have to say anything at all, actually. I know I'm worthless and none of your business, but, like, I just want you to know, Moon Mommy, I love you.
Is PJ saying all this out loud?
No.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah, it's like-
to us, PJ has just shut down.
it looks like
Right,
he shut down for
yeah.
a second.
Okay, so yeah, he was like, yes, I can do this thing.
Mo just leans over. Okay.
I'm sure you see like the light flicker and then go down again.
It worked. Do it again. It worked.
Cling.
Boom! He's just like on the ground, light.
Okay, that might have been too much. We might have also tried.
Do
You
you?
hear the jingling of gold inside.
Oh no!
Oh no, we really trying to tend to
Mo
ourselves.
pulls out his. Don't you dare come near my robot.
With your little prayer, you receive a sudden flash, another vision of a human woman, and she appears to be wearing like very, very old-fashioned clothing that you would recognize as being worn about 4,000 years ago. And you see as a woman sits in front of a table, a crystal ball appears in front of her, and her eyes begin to glow. And you just receive that vision.
Why am I on the floor?
Don't know. Somebody came over and I just knocked her over.
Anyway, that was weird. I asked, the moon for some help, but I had this weird vision. It wasn't helpful at all. But,
Okay.
I did see this old woman. Oh, you weren't here for my last vision.
It's fine. I don't need to know it. Let's just that cloak lady. I don't know if they're going away. We need to go get that done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there was just a lady that was looking
God,
into a
you
crystal
two.
ball. It was about 4,000 years ago. Okay.
Great. This is gonna go wonderfully.
Are all of you approaching, or just Peach?
No, I'm
Wait,
still
yeah,
standing next to the board.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna sort of meander, you know, like I don't know, is there like a dice game or something happening nearby that I can?
Sure, there is now.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I'm gonna go and just sort of watch the dice game, and be like, I don't know anything about this game, while I actually just try to listen into PJ's conversation and make sure that my best friend isn't gonna die.
Sure. Excellent. So PJ, you are approaching.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
Starshine. Hello.
Hi. Can I help you?
Yes. I was trying to find a temple of Shiz.
And you came here looking for that.
Yeah, I thought maybe someone would know. I've been looking, but no one wants to speak to me.
I wonder why.
Probably because I'm a bot.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, but I saw you over here by yourself, and I thought maybe you might talk to me.
What makes a robot so interested in religion?
Oh, well, I've been trying to find myself a long time. You know, after my creator left me, I've just been kind of wandering wild space, and I don't know where to go. And I was hoping that maybe Shiz might take me in. I heard that people here worship them, so I was like, oh, maybe this is my chance.
Worship of Shiz is not quite common here on
Oh.
Ladassa, but I could take you somewhere
Really?
to get the information that you're seeking.
Yes, I love the stars and the moon, and I just want to be out there, you know, just doing God's work.
Right, of course.
Do you need a healer?
Not at present.
I'm really good at healing.
I think we could probably work something out.
Really? You would take me in?
Yeah, why don't you come with me?
Absolutely!
Okay,
She
yeah.
gets up from the table and she and PJ start walking out.
Okay,
Really
Alyssa's
loudly?
gonna- Yeah, Ellison is just gonna be like, wow, what a nice, interesting dice move, and then she's just going to turn.
God. Mo's gonna reach out for another poster, read a little bit more, and then
My
just
stuff
like
is actually pretty high, so I'm gonna be.
waves at the poster and then starts walking away from it, holding the ones he was trying to give to her that she never took.
Because she didn't know what to do with them. Concept of a bounty is kind of new. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna follow behind, gently, stealthily.
Make a stealth check. Are you stealthing as well?
I mean, I guess it's not like I'm trying to hide, it's just that I'm moving as if the bounty I have in my hand is the thing that I'm doing as I leave. So I don't
Make a
know.
deception check.
Oh, that's even worse.
That was an 8.
It was a
I know, all of my
-1.
stealth checks have been horrible. I have a +5 in stealth.
Nah, that's a 5.
Okay. So you walk out. PJ and this woman are walking together, and she says, "It's nice to meet you. What did you say your designation was?"
Project Moonstar.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ladassa.
Ladassa. It's great to finally meet you. I really appreciate when people, talk to me
Right.
instead of at me.
Yes, of course. Well, all are welcome in the knowledge of Shiss, and we certainly could use the help of someone like you.
Great. I'm here to help.
As you are walking, she turns down an alley, and
I don't know about that alley.
I assume you two are following still?
Yeah, keeping a gentle eye on. Yeah.
Okay. So then she gets about halfway down the alley with
I'm
PJ.
just looking around like,
This is looking really spooky out here. You're not gonna salvage me and take me in for parts, right?
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And why would I do that when I have your friends following to protect you?
Well, yeah, I
Turns
guess
to
you're
the two
right.
of you.
Yeah, Ellison's just gonna put herself against a wall like. Oh, me?
Yes, you.
I'm just out here being spooky.
Excellent. And you?
Mo's just gonna pull back his duster and put his hand on the top of his Excimer pistol, and he'll just wait quietly, just watching.
She pulls back her cloak and puts her hand on her gun.
So wait, are
He'll
you?
drum his
Ellison's gonna bring her
fingers.
claws
So wait,
out.
are you telling me that we're not going to the Shiss Temple?
I mean, I'm just a little suspicious of your motives if you're bringing friends along without telling me.
I mean, you.
Unless, of course, all of you would like to be welcomed into the embrace of Shiss.
Mo then focuses on PJ and is like, offer a bit of knowledge maybe she doesn't have.
Oh, okay. Have you spoken to the moon lately? Because she's really nice.
What?
The moon! She gives me visions all the time.
That's not the type of knowledge I'm talking
Oh,
about. Knowledge like unknown scrolls,
Oh,
secrets about.
Ooh. Ellison is going to give hyper-specific information about how to grow a specific type of bean on Nalianchi.
and I will give a super hyper specific description of the biggest constellation in the sky.
Okay. She listens, kind of half-heartedly to both of you give this information, and she says, "Thank you so much for those interesting tidbits."
So wait, can you tell me before you kill us or whatever? What would I have to do to prove to Shiss that I'm worthy?
I think that in order to prove yourself, we could perhaps find something for you all to do. A little test.
Oh, I like tests.
You
I
mean
don't
like the
like
one
that.
back at the port?
She smiles at you. Says, "What do you know about that particular operation?"
So you all caught Silax off guard really well. That I saw that it took, you planned this. You planned that event at the port, especially with the three guys who were scouting out and distracting some of the guards towards the front where people were embarking off to pull some of them away. That was pretty well done.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Was there a question?
So, mostly, if you're this competent and your organization is that competent and you're willing to put Silax in a bit of pain, might be interested in helping with a job.
I might have a job for you then.
All right. What is it? What's in it for us, and then what do you get out of it?
We believe that Oblivico is developing sort of nanotechnology that could prove to be very useful for us in monitoring people, pulling off our missions. That's why we stole the crates. And if you could perhaps break into Oblivico's main office on Ladassa and see if you could grab some files for me. That would be quite useful for me.
For a goddess who hoards knowledge, that's saying a lot, but understood. Alright, maybe we can do that. Schematics, guard times, guard names, guard addresses, family members of guards possibly as well. Any type of combination locks, security systems, the type of security system the place has, as well as any of the movements, because if Oblivico is the one I can remember, government has a lot of contracts there, so we'll need some type of confirmation that if things go poorly, we can black out, get out pretty easily.
PJ has been writing all this down, and he goes, "Duh," and it to their little communicator of the list that he said.
I'm a really good assistant.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out what appears to be like a small flash drive. She says, "Find the mainframe in their office. Plug this in. Get out. That's all I need."
Mo reaches over, grabs it, hands it to you, and says,
I'm sorry, was that a lot of gold?
"No." No, that's the head of one of the bounties we got. Mo holds up one of the bounties and just quick flash puts it away.
Okay. So, what do you say?
What do we get in exchange?
You get our loyalty. You get to join us. Know all of our
We get one of the
secrets.
cool cloaks.
Sure.
Ooh,
All yours.
that's cool.
Get me that information and you'll become full-fledged members of the syndicate.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Nivessa.
Navessa. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Wait, how do we know you're true to your word?
Don't worry about it. Let's go. It's time to go.
Wait, no, I didn't like that smile that you
I
gave us.
bet
How
you
did
didn't.
we know?
Less questions right now is better.
Wait, but-
remember where you are. You're me. Let's go.
Okay.
You should listen to him. He sounds pretty smart.
Ellison's just gonna put her ears back and then flick her tail and follow after.
Oh,
But
and-
looking back over her shoulder all the time. Oh, before I go, can I try to do an insight check?
Sure,
Into
on
her?
her? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can't read a little bit about this spooky bitch. That is a natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. With a natural 20, you know for certain, I'm sure you've already guessed, but you know for certain she is not someone that should be trusted and also not someone that should be messed with. She appears to have more power within the syndicate than she is letting on. And you get the sense that while she's saying that she just needs this information from Oblivico, she intends to cause harm.
Okay. All right. As we walk away, I'm just gonna come up next to Mo and be like, I don't trust that woman.
Yeah, she's gonna use this as a dump.
Well, it seems that whatever we're getting for her, she's going to do something horrible with it. So we can't give her that information, right?
Well, no. Listen, there's an entire thing that's going on between Silax, Deltret, and myself, and now you, and her, since you decided to get involved in this, that you're just gonna follow my lead on.
Okay, well, I mean, does your lead involve making sure that she doesn't get what she
We're gonna
wants
have
because
this
she's
conversation.
terrifying?
We're gonna have this conversation later on, not right now, because we don't know. We're still walking away.
Okay. All right. Ellison's gonna keep an eye over her shoulder.
Don't worry, I'll make some noise so she can't hear, and I'll start jumping up and down to jingle.
Oh my God! Just go, no, go.
Make a perception check.
All right. I keep looking for my perception because I haven't memorized it yet. 20, not natural.
Okay, with an unnatural 20, as you guys are heading back all the way out of Black Glass Falls.
I pretty much have the information I need. I also have an artifact that I have plans, that Mo has plans with. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at least that's where I'm going. I don't know if you two want to stay here.
In the trunk of
No,
PJ, let's go.
I don't.
No, thank you.
Do you still have your backpack?
It's in the trunk of PJ.
Oh, right.
Everything is in my trunk.
Um,
It's my torso upholding.
So,
God.
not the torso pull.
Oh my god, can it be magical?
Yeah, it is.
Yay!
now.
It is a torso folding.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah. So, as you are walking out of Black Glass Falls with your unnatural 20, you do not see any more black cloaks as you're headed out, but you do notice several people paying a little bit too much attention to you as you walk by. And this happens several times until you are all the way out of Black Glass Falls.
Okay, if there's anybody close to me, I'm gonna hiss it.
Yeah, one of them, when you do that, like, plays it off and it's just like, ugh. And continues about their day as if they were doing nothing wrong. They were just looking at you.
Okay, yeah. As we were like leaving, I'm just gonna be like, oh, did you notice that there were a
Yeah.
lot of people?
Yep.
Are you sure? I don't think you did. There were a lot. There was the one guy.
Everyone that was looking at us, PJ was just like,
There was that woman by the well.
Mhm.
There was that other dude that was by the place that I think sold illegal firearms.
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah.
don't forget that guy that stabbed the other guy.
Oh yeah, the guy who stabbed the other guy was looking at us while he cleaned his blade off. I didn't like that one. Yeah.
Yep. Lots of.
The dead guy would have been looking too, but he was turned the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Point being that
Remember what I said about talking too much? This is one of those moments you're just gonna keep walking.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep listing people our whole way out. The people that I
There's
saw.
that guy.
What? So then, I'm gonna make a perception just to see if anybody is still following us, listening, because I want PJ to do some stuff with the zip drive. So perception. That's pretty good. It's an 18 plus 1, 2. So non-natural 20.
Yeah. So then as you are walking out, you notice you're being watched up until the cave that I mentioned when you're going down in.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, there appears to be nobody else following you.
All right, cool. And we're just gonna find a place to, like a cafe or some place to sit and chat at. That seems innocuous.
The
Yeah,
library.
Sounds great.
Yeah, as you guys head back into Jade Haven, which is the capital, it's a lot more tame, and there are a lot more Imperial agents, but there's also a lot less like crime and things like that. So you guys are able to find either a cafe or a library, whichever way.
Library. So we get getting inside. If you all are amenable to it, when we sit down, I ask for the zip drive, and then after examining and looking it over, I hand it back to you. Can you, using your body in any way, can you figure out what that has on it without plugging it into yourself? Can you scan it? Can you do anything like that?
You can plug it in like a normal flash drive.
Unfortunately, it does have to go in me.
Alright. We're not gonna do
The
that.
wording is so unfortunate.
Well, I have several USB ports.
Why don't you? Can you scan the exterior and interior of the flash drive to see if it has any additional soldering points for where other other attachments to storage files might have been put, like caches or extra storage devices in it.
PJ's little light on this one will close, and then this little guy, it'll open, and then out comes this little like laser thing, and it just onto the flash drive, and then it's I don't know, identify.
Sure. So you scan the flash drive, and from the bit that you're able to get from that scan, you can tell that there is essentially a program on this drive that as soon as it's plugged in, it will copy everything on that drive over to itself and delete everything off of the system.
Oh, so this will take copies of everything and then delete it, so that they don't have any, but the copies will remain.
Is there a safe way you could make a copy of this zip drive so we have our own version?
Probably not. I'd have to put it in me.
Can we find a computer
Oh, probably.
Can we find a sandboxed computer that would allow us to plug it in?
Oh, probably.
And then, okay.
Are there any other robots around?
Can you work on?
Oh my god.
Can you work on that?
Random robot.
I want you to work on that.
Ellison being useless in this conversation about technology that is way beyond her experience is going to be wandering around the library absolutely disgusted by the just waste of resources that this thing represents. That's so many trees. But I also just want to see if I can spot anything fun or interesting or useful.
Sure, make that investigation.
Investigation.
Oh, and I did want to tell you, because I had this thought in my head, and I wanted it to be identified, because identify, and it's like, it's I. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting.
I lost the D. I'm sorry, guys.
That is my third natural one of the of this.
Shit.
At least it's not me.
You were taken aback by how many books, how many trees.
Yeah,
You're
I
just
just
in shock.
I'm just so upset.
The library's made
by
out of
the
wood.
sheer-
The
oh my god.
books are
Yeah,
made out of wood.
now that it's like there's not constant excitement happening. Yeah, suddenly Ellison is just overwhelmed by how wasteful this whole place is. Just everything about this seems wasteful, and she's just gonna kind of put herself back at the table and just sit just close together and be like,
Okay. So now that we have that, I try to get your attention.
yeah,
Back over.
I'm just like I get looking around at all the books like, God, yeah, what?
I set the zip drive down in front of us. I'm like, so we have a few options.
What even is that?
Here.
Yeah, it's a drive. It will copy all the files of the thing that's plugged into, and then it'll delete all the originals.
Great.
Only leaving the copies. So, whatever we plug into will steal everything, and then they won't have it left.
Okay, that sounds bad.
Yeah. What we can do is we have a few different options with this. We can go find, as she said, another robot, plug it into it to make a secondary distro of this drive.
Wouldn't that-
Meaning that
It'll kill the robot, yeah.
So that's not an option. Not an
Well,
option.
shut down.
it's fine.
Are all robots sentient like you?
A lot of them.
Can we find a non-sentient one so we don't?
It
feel
doesn't
bad
matter
if
to
we're
me
not
what it
rendering
is. As long as we can plug it in, we can make a copy.
long
I'll
as it's
leave
not
that
me.
up to her.
Okay, all right. Well, okay. So long as we can find one that doesn't have a personality.
Thank you for having
As
some...
soon as you say that, you hear over from behind you a very stale robotic voice that's like, "Hello, I am Jeremy." And as you turn around, this robot is like talking to a Hadesy, and it's just like got the stiffest look about it.
Jeremy!
Hi,
Hello.
Jeremy. It's me, PJ.
Can we use that?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. Here.
You stick it into his
I
ear.
was gonna see if I could do like a dexterously, but nah, PJ's got this shit on lockdown.
Oh, I was thinking it in his mouth.
He said, "Hello, I am."
All right, give me 1 second.
As you watch, he at first just does not react to it, and then you watch as the irises and pupils of his eyes just disappear until his eyes are plain white, and then a little green light lights up on the drive.
Oh, we're done.
Perfect. Okay.
As
we
you
have a-
remove it, he just falls over.
Whoops. I'll take that.
I'll salvage it for parts.
What, the whole robot?
Any parts I might need.
Yeah, okay. Get some gears.
Do we have a copy of this? Do we have a copy? I need a secondary zip drive that has the exact same program.
You killed Jeremy for nothing!
I need a copy.
I thought you knew what I wanted.
I don't need Jeremy's internals. I don't care who that robot was. I need a copy of the zip drive. Anyways, so our two
Jeremy
options. Our two
If
options
you
are
look over,
this.
there's like 5 more Jeremys.
Our two options are this: we can make a secondary copy, meaning that we can have a copy and we can start collecting information that we need about these packages that were stolen, and Mo's keeping some of his ideas to himself.
We could just give them the Jeremy drive.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And then so that's one option, and we go ahead and break in and get the stuff we do. We just get a secondary copy of this program that would be really useful. Or the other way we could do this is we could use this as a bribe for Silax, and so it has evidence for who it came from and all this stuff.
The word bribe has
Give it-
negative connotations. Maybe we should use guilt to help Ellison.
Okay, yeah, that.
Oh, guilt is good. I
yeah,
like guilt.
yeah. There you go. We could
It's making
guilt.
him feel bad
we
for
could guilt.
being
Yeah,
a
we could.
bad
Yeah,
hopper because he's supposed to be helping people.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's all
that's-
about wording, Mo.
Absolutely, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad you're here. So we can use this as guilt for Silax to get him possibly more resources, or to even though it's really slimy and gross. Yeah, we can get him a little bit in favor with him.
Okay. Well, am I going to be able to make a copy of that flash drive?
If you get a second drive, a blank one.
All right.
There's nothing on Jeremy's corpse.
Ellison's gonna start looking around the library.
Investigation check.
That little shit has to have like a finger that's a flash drive.
All right. I
That's
guess
a natural 3 plus investigation is 0.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
All
great.
right, I think maybe Ellison will try his secondary investigate, but this time looking, instead of at books, looking specifically for a flash drive,
Wait, we are in the library. There's got to be a flash drive somewhere.
right? I'll see if maybe somebody has one plugged in that they're working on their essay on, you know?
Is Mo or not? Is Jeremy at the kiosk, or where's the front office, front libraries?
I'm imagining
kiosk?
like a long desk that goes back and forth, and then there are like several Jeremys kind of along the desk, and then you are right in front of the one that you just murdered.
Okay, got it. So
Decommissioned.
Decommission.
Mo's gonna walk up and just pretty much reach over the counter, and start looking at computers. If there's any computers there for any zip drives, and just if he finds one, he's gonna pull it out.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I get an 11 on mine. I don't really know what I'm looking for.
No. You're like, these are certainly computers.
Yes.
It would be a 6.
Those are recognized. I'm
Yeah,
still
nope,
figuring out
not at all. No flash drives to be found.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll have to find a flash drive store. Maybe at Best Buy.
Okay, so just to save time, we can probably just use this, turn this into Silax, or we can go ahead and do the job. Is anybody interested in doing that?
I don't want to help that creepy woman.
Well, we just get ready for. Well, we know her name supposedly, and then she's also given her evidence, because anytime a zip drive is plugged into a computer, it comes along with a tiny fingerprint of what that computer is.
Oh.
So if it relates to, depending on how hard science we're going, if it relates to her in any way, that's
Ooh.
traceable.
Well,
So
then
just
let's-
be aware.
Yeah, let's give that stuff over to people who can stop her.
Can I
Okay.
plug the flash drive back into Jeremy to see if it goes back into him?
Sure. Yeah, you try that. No reaction.
Well, I was gonna ask him if he knew where a flash drive was. That didn't work.
Ooh.
Here you
There
go.
are other ones.
There's other Jeremys along the way.
I'm gonna go to another Jeremy and I'm going to be like, hello,
Hello, I am Jeremy.
hi, Jeremy. Wow, this is disconcerting. Hi, Jeremy. Are there flash drives around here?
Flash drives can be found by the computers.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there and look at the computers.
And then I grab that
Hey,
one
nice
and bring
day.
it with us.
You're bringing Jeremy?
No, Jeremy too, yes.
Okay. Jeremy's being dragged along.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go and look for where he pointed. I don't know why we
Yeah.
didn't just ask him before. Do I find a flash drive?
Sure,
There's
yeah.
a whole stack of them over there.
With
Yeah.
Jeremy's guidance.
Oh, look at that!
Thank you, Jeremy.
I'm gonna hold it like.
Oh my god, you're murdering this one too?
I'm making a copy.
Oh no.
Make it a copy of the flash drive.
So his eyes also go white. The green light comes back up on the drive.
Okay, so I have a second drive.
Oh yeah, and then putting both in. You stick both of them in
There
both
we
his
go.
ears.
Okay.
The
I
empty
didn't
one
specify
first,
last
then
time.
Yeah.
Got to specify. I need
Just
both of
transfers
them
over
in.
both of them. It also does wipe his drive. He's also dead. But now you have 2 copies.
You got a lot of parts though.
I have so many parts in my torso of holding.
Like the Iron
boy.
Giant, you just eat
Yeah.
metal.
Okay, alright, starting to wonder maybe I have hitched myself to 2 crazy people.
Hi, it's like garbage disposal.
So Mo takes the secondary drive and he pockets it. Primary drive, he's like, we can get that over to Silax. Or if you want to really turn it
Jeremy
into
drive.
just a neutral hopper, you can. But
Well, now
we
let's get
kinda
to the
wanna-
person that we don't want to kill us.
Okay, got it. Good.
Ellison is a simple woman.
You know what? Ellison has a lot she wants to do in her life. She's not ready to die
Yeah,
yet.
she's got a friend she's got to meet. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we're going back to the hoppers are the derogatory term. I don't know what they're actually called.
Imperial
Imperial
agents.
Guard.
So we're going back to
We
the
should be
Imperial.
avoiding that this whole time.
No,
Could it
they're
be
garbage.
Imperial Palisade or whatever their HQ is to find Silax.
Sure. Yeah, you are pretty quickly able to locate him. He's kind of in the front area of their little Hopper HQ, Imperial Agent HQ,
Mm-hmm.
and he appears to be still doing the same thing, kind of coordinating with other Hoppers, trying to get this situation under control.
Is he standing near a computer or is he working on a computer?
Not currently, no. He's talking to other
Got it.
Hoppers.
Okay. So I'm guessing we're trying to get his attention.
Oh, yeah.
I offer you the zip drive to give it to him, and just kind of nudge and
Okay, yeah, so,
say the right things. and
yeah,
I'll give it to
alright.
him.
Ellison's gonna take the flash drive and sidle up to that slimy. And just be like, Silax, we have some information for you.
Hello, love. Good
Yeah.
to see you again.
God, great. Oh, look, it's my people. Come on.
It's people.
And it's the backup drive, right?
Yeah, or is this the
Or is it the
first one?
original?
This is the original. I have the backup drive.
So, I'm gonna hold the drive here. I may have met with an agent, somebody who seemingly is a little high up in your Black Cloak Order, and she gave us this. She wanted us to use it. We thought maybe you would find it more interesting instead.
Use it for what?
I take the drive out of her hand, go up to her computer, and plug it in. I'm like, watch.
Okay. You watch as this computer does the same thing. The screen just goes completely white.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
The flash drive lights up with the little green light. And he says, "So you've wiped my computer."
Yep. I touch the power button, like, doesn't turn on anymore. Pulled all your files out. And then I pull this out, I'm like, I wonder what he has on this. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. Allison's just gonna hold this.
I could put it in my trunk.
Oh, I'm gonna toss it to BJ.
You'll be wanting to give that back.
I open my trunk. Hi, my name is PJ.
Hello.
Oh.
Is this your robot?
Nope. They're their own person.
Right. Yeah, no, that's what we're going with right now. They're their own person. But yeah.
I'm a free robot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. So, what about the cargo? Did you find it?
We're working our way there.
We have leads on it. That's what that's about.
Sure. Well, if I could get that from you, I can track where it came from.
Can you make a copy of it? Of all the data that's on it.
I can't plug it in. It'll delete me.
I mean,
You need another Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Okay, so
I plug it back into his
So
computer.
you have all his stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
do you have any of the decoy drives?
I
Above
have
table.
the decoy. Yeah, I have the decoy.
Okay.
I pocketed it, and so how we're gonna do that?
Ellison.
Hey, what's that?
Ellison is gonna try
Wait, did I
to.
see that on him already?
Oh,
Yes.
so go ahead. What are you gonna
Ellison
do?
is gonna try to dexterously pull one of the decoy drives and make it look like it's coming from PJ.
Well, I was gonna say I could just hand it over and you just switch it in your hand.
Okay.
That could we could
Okay.
also do that.
And let me get sleight of hand from both of you.
Well,
I'm
she's
not
just
sliding
handing it to
anything.
me.
Oh, you're just. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's
you're
just
like
handing
full
it
on.
to me.
Okay, yeah.
I got my red eye out and I'm just staring at
And
it.
I'm just gonna take it and thanks. I'm gonna take it and just put it in my pocket. I'm like, are you sure?
Oh my goodness!
Are you sure you want it back? Biting me.
The cat's biting.
Yeah, twice. Are you sure you want it back?
Shit.
And I just have it in my pocket with the second decoy drive.
Of course, I want it back.
Why?
I'm going to need the data that's on there.
I bet you will. And I'll reach in and I'll pull out the decoy drive and give it to you.
All right. He takes the drive from you. I'll analyze this, and I believe you are going to go try to find my cargo.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Unless you want to complete your mission.
You might
for
wanna.
this mysterious woman that you ran into.
Well,
No.
since you have the drive, we can't, can we? So you might want to also look into why they're attacking Oblivico. So that seems like a secondary job that you might want to get in front of before Deltret finds out about that. Because there's some connection there.
I have a question. Have you heard of Ladassa?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, it should.
Should it?
That bitch is scary.
Scarier than me.
Yes.
Scarier than Deltret.
Yes.
No.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
assuming so.
I've never met him.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Again, there's a lot that's going over my head here.
Do you
I'm
have
like
maybe
brand
like a
new to
picture?
this planet.
No,
Oh.
I don't.
Deltret doesn't take photos.
Oh, do you have like a drawing? Like an artist render? No? Okay. Well,
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
Because we'll certainly never meet this character.
But we do know, what's her name? Nervessa.
All right. Well, why don't you all get back down there,
Yep.
find my cargo, and come back?
Do any leads at all on where they might
Yeah.
be located?
It's
You didn't
Yeah,
give us a
com.
lot of information.
You got
Yeah.
the tracking.
It's on the
Oh,
com.
okay, never mind. Then yes, goodbye. I'm done with this man. I'm walking out.
Okay. We leave, and I go ahead and just disseminate the tracking info to these two as well.
How do I see that?
Disseminate
I
the
got the
information to her.
It says received, but you can't figure out
Yeah,
how to
I'm
get
just
it.
like, where is the? I can't figure out how to accept it. Oh, the notification went away. Is that?
Is it still here?
I don't know.
I feel like Allison's just behind us like, I don't know how
I know. Right, and somehow she's like sending another message, but this time it's just to the random Hadassi.
Oh, I got voicemail. Oh, what the fuck?
Can't figure out.
So after her and I successfully review the information on the comms, while we're listening to her struggle away,
Right.
what do we find?
You all check the tracking information on your communicators, and you find it is leading to a warehouse in Black Glass Falls, back where you were headed. It appears from the bit of information that you got that this is an uninhabited warehouse, and you all head back down into the den of smuggling and crime to try to infiltrate this warehouse.
Okay.
And we will pick up there next time
Perfect.
at the warehouse.
All right.
In the orbit of the gas giant Ralith, Frillic Deltret stands on his ship. The communicator on his wrist beeps, and he answers it. What? The voice of Silax comes through. I've got some information for you. Deltret rolls his eyes. What is it? Silax says, I found Rika Almadeus. He's on Ladassa. Without another word, Deltret ends the call, turns around to his crew, says, set a course for Ladassa.
I love the fact that everybody, like, nobody's gotten mad at Ellison for being pro-Empire. They're just like, oh, sweet little honey cakes.
Sweet little honey cakes.
You'll learn one day.
Yeah, you'll learn.
You'll get there.
We'll disillusion you yet.